Hello, it is Thursday. I had a conniption. Like, oh god, what's today? It's Thursday. Oh, we're starting with Kirby Tessel. Let's go. Nobody redeem a costume change. It's the Kerbessa. Hello, Max. Hello, Blue. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're all having a good day. Yeah, it's Thursday. I also saw a thing on Twitter. December 18th, 1998 was when Mario Party 1 was released in Japan. I'm like, oh, that's neat. That's cool. And I kind of wanted to play Mario Party 1, but like, how can I spin this in like winter Christmas theme? I don't think it's quite reflected in the title, but I was thinking, well, people go on vacation around Christmas time, right? And more often than not, people go to like tropical places, right? So I'm kind of thinking we go vacation. We go vacation to a tropical island. We go on vacation. Which, you know, I could really use a vacation sometimes, but don't we all need a vacation sometimes? Let's go to Yoshi's Tropical Island. I love this board. I really like this board. Now, my thing was, like, I didn't really feel like messing with any of, like, the Wii stuff to play a GameCube game. I really didn't feel like swapping the Wiis again, because, the soft mod of Wii is hooked up right now. And I didn't feel like swapping it back to my Wii with all my save data from, Mario Party 8. So it's like I also had a hankering to play 8, but was like I didn't want to mess with any of that. Plus I got started a little bit late anyway, so I was like, you know what, let's just do something on Switch Online. Let's just do that. And here we are. Cool. How is everyone doing today? It's Thursday. We have 6 days until Christmas. That's exciting. And also, how is it 6 days until Christmas? Yesterday was my father-in-law's birthday. And today is my niece's birthday. So there's some birthdays to be celebrated. And in a couple of days, I have a friend whose birthday is in a couple days, so that's fun. For a good day. Awesome. Let's get things done with OBS. Nice. This month went by quick. It really did. It really feels like the last several months, like starting from like October. October was like blink and Halloween was here. November was blink and Thanksgiving was here. And now here we are. We've blinked and Christmas is here. The moral of the story is stop blinking. Just tape your eyes open. Just tape your eyes open and everything will be fine. Yeah, we just need to stop blinking. I need to leave my hair alone because curly hair 101, don't touch it after you fixed it. That is curly hair 101. And I looked in the mirror, because, okay, usually when I start stream, I hit my go lives, I tweet the notifications, I do all that stuff, and then right as that is all done, I get up, I go to the bathroom, I do all of, like, my normal preppy things. I, you know, put my air fryer away after I've used it to cook lunch, so that way I don't have to worry about it during the break, so I have countertop space. You know, yada yada yada. And after I was done in the bathroom, I looked in the mirror. Oh no! I looked in the mirror, and Luigi. Oh no, Luigi! I got you! Nice. I looked in the mirror and I noticed, like, dang, my curls look pretty good today. So I need to like not mess with them too much. Like, half the time it's usually, like, the curls, like, underneath and, like, the bottom layers, because I don't touch them very often. So it's like, I gotta not touch my hair very much. Air fry some salmon later? Ooh, nice. Love that. Air fryer is so nice. I air fried some mozzarella sticks as I do for lunch damn near every day. I will do that every day until I get tired of it. Because that's usually how it goes. Because that's what I did like a year ago. I had mozzarella sticks every day for lunch. Then I got tired of that. Then I went to like the Easy Mac, had a bowl of mac and cheese for lunch. Then I got tired of that. And then I'm on like a different brand of mozzarella sticks that I have enjoyed so far. I'm not burnt out on those yet. Keyword is, yeah, it takes a very long time for me to get burnt out on specific food. It takes a very long time. Although there was one time, picky eater, right? Picky eater 101's like usually chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, cheese pizza, right? That's usually how it goes with picky eaters. Sometimes, there are some picky eaters that refuse to eat some of those things. But, that's usually the stereotype, and that, is true for me. Hi. But there was one time, McDonald's chicken nuggets, right? I love McDonald's chicken nuggets. I dip those in honey. It's the best thing in the world. Like, pure honey. Regular, pure honey. Not honey mustard, not nothing else. Pure honey. But there was one time, I was in college, in 2014, I didn't know at the time, but like again, looking back on it now, it makes a lot of sense. I ate chicken nuggets for supper one day, and then like a couple hours later, I was just feeling extremely nauseous, and I threw up those chicken nuggets. And I didn't touch McDonald's for like damn near a whole year. And the reason I threw up those chicken nuggets was morning sickness, because I was in the early stages of pregnancy with Allie. So I was in college. It was like October 2014 when this happened. And I was in the very early stages of pregnancy with Allie. So, yeah. So that's fun and exciting. So unless I like throw up something, it will take me a very long time to get tired of something. Honestly, I'd kill for chicken nuggets and mac and cheese right now. I mean, I don't have chicken nuggets, but I do have a box of mac and cheese. Granted, it's Kraft mac and cheese because they didn't have any of the great value on the shelf when I went grocery shopping last time, and it made me really, really sad. Because honestly, I would rather go great value mac and cheese because the only like Kraft cheese I put in the mac and cheese is the shredded cheese to make it a little extra cheesy. But I just like the great value noodles and the cheese sauce better than the Kraft. It's also a lot cheaper. I mean, we're comparing like $1.30 to like 50 cents. Still. I'd rather have that, but it's fine. And hello, Curix! Hello! Welcome in! Hope you're having a good day! We get the elusive Curbessa right out the gate. We do, which is really impressive, because Vegito demanded Curbessa on Tuesday, and it took a long time to find it. Is Tessa a Kirby, or is Kirby a Tessa? Yes! I think that's the answer to the question. Give me. Yenna's worked literally every single day since Sunday that I've been on my own for food every day. Blue. I'm always on my own for food every day. Oh, we have green team, let's go! My button mashing skills are not great. I did not stretch. I usually don't have to tap on B with the AI partner, but I did that time for insurance. Oh, my foot is cramping. My foot is cramping! Ah! Oh, my foot cramped. The reason my foot cramped is because the way I hold the controller to like do any kind of button mashing, I like have my foot on like the right side of the controller where my right hand would go. And with my left hand, I'm kind of like pushing it in towards my foot. And I'm like essentially holding the controller with one hand and a foot. and I use my right hand to just button mash so I can focus on like the other stuff with my left hand. And my foot was cramping and it didn't feel good. Rip foot, yes. Buttons, yes. I used to be a strong, independent woman, then I got a husband who cooks for me. Now I'm like an infant. Blue. I mean, here lately, I mean, my husband had to stay out Monday? I think? He stayed out Monday, and he had been home Tuesday and Wednesday. So, I don't know if he's staying out tonight. So, but last weekend, not last weekend, the weekend of the 7th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, he worked all weekend and, like, worked all week. Like, he was off on Friday, on the 13th, which worked out fairly well because there's kind of an inside joke that really shouldn't be a joke, that he's not driving a semi on Friday the 13th because my husband has been in a truck wreck 2 times in his life. The very first time it happened was on a Friday the 13th. So we always joke every time there's a Friday the 13th, like, oh, be careful if you're in a truck today, or like, please don't drive a truck today. But luckily he was off. He was off this Friday the 13th, so that's great. But like, he needed that break, because he like worked literally all weekend. We limbo. Ooh. Those red ones, man. I used to limbo fairly decent. But I don't know if I can really do it anymore. There we go. Finish! The Mondays. Yep, got the case of the Mondays. I felt that yesterday. Definitely felt that yesterday. Even like after stream, I was just kind of like wiped. I did beat DKC2 yesterday, which I probably could have had a better reaction to it, to like that. Because, like, the final boss, like, the whole thing is, like, you grab a cannonball and you stuff his gun, and then, oh, he blows himself up, but the cannonball shoots out. Well, there was one time where, like, I got hit with the final cannonball. I'm like, ah, fuck. And then, I reloaded my save state, because I got tired of having to crawl back to that same spot every time. Oh, God. And with juke. So I save stated in the final boss, because I was on it for like 2 hours. So I reloaded my save, got back up to where I was, and I knew better, and I jumped over that final cannonball, and I was like ranting about that last phase, because like bro just like teleports, and there's like no way to know where he's gonna land on the teleport to run away, especially after you hit the purple gas, which makes your controls all backwards and fucked up. So I was just like ranting about that as I beat the game, and I wish I could have had a more cheerful reaction, but it's like, looking back on it, it's like, you know what, I'm glad to have beaten the game. I'm just glad to have beaten the game. I'm happy. So, and like, overall thoughts on DKC2? I mean, it's good. I didn't almost get reduced to tears till like the very end. It wasn't a Galaxy 2. I can tell you that much. It wasn't a Galaxy 2. Don't lucky mode have anything to do until Monday? No worries. No worries, Curix. Lurk away. We love lurkers around here. Yeah, but we did. Da 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 dun 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 da 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 ba da ba bow bow. Anyway. Well, thank you for the hydrate, Max. Thank you, thank you. Always appreciated. I need to get around to wrapping a couple of Christmas presents. I've got 2 presents left to wrap. I'm not gonna say what they are out loud because Riley is supposed to be taking a nap and I think I heard her. But she's supposed to be laying down taking a nap, so I don't want to say it out loud. But it's something that I think she would love anyway. So, but also, now is kind of a good time to wrap them? Maybe? Wouldn't be the first time I've wrapped a Christmas present on stream. Cause last year around this time, I think I was playing Mario Party 3. I think I was doing like story mode stuff. And I was wrapping my daughter's Christmas present. So I want to say it was her Becky Lynch t-shirt, which ended up being like her favorite present that year. We don't have space in our new apartment for a Christmas tree, so I don't know where to put our gifts. Just stack them somewhere in a corner. I don't know. I don't know. Is there any like wall space to like stick a paper tree or something? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Money! Dang it, I thought I had that. Money! Here comes the money! Here comes the money! Money, 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 money. I mean, money is the greatest gift, honestly. Like, money or have someone offer to pay a bill. Like, that'd be like the greatest gift as an adult, especially in these times. That would be fantastic. We have no space anywhere. She has her ear to the door just listening. I wouldn't put it past her. I would not put it past her to do that. I mean, again, I could. They're very small. I will say, they're small, and I probably could gather all the stuff together, make room on the floor, and wrap them now. I could do that. I've done it before. I'm tempted, because it's just one gift for each of the kids. Those are the 2 presents I have left to wrap. And I'm gonna be real with you. They're just 2 t-shirts for one of the girls. Well, 1 t-shirt for each of them. So I'm not going to tell you what's on those things. I'm not going to tell you that much because if I say it out loud, I can't even spell it because Riley will know right away. So let's just say it's wrestling related. Anyway. Yeah, I'm like super tempted to go get stuff, but that would have to include getting up, going to my bedroom real quick to grab the stuff, getting the scissors out of a different room, and then opening the closet to find the wrapping paper. That's a lot of things to do in like 2 seconds. Same floor plan as the apartment. We're hosted 15 people plus a tree. Now we can't fit like 3 people and no tree. That's so sad. Don't know how that happened. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's like, in a way where the apartments here are laid out, because we're kind of in, it's a U shape, and it's kind of symmetrical in a way, where like the 2 end ones and like the U mirror each other, but like the 2 end ones in that U are 1-bedroom apartments, and the rest of them are 2-bedroom apartments. What in the heck? Oh, found it. So when we first moved here, we were in one of the 1-bedroom apartments, and I really feel like maybe not so much now because we got rid of one of our chairs when we rearranged because it's broken. No one used it. But like the living room in the 1-bedroom apartment was so much bigger, but it also had like a little, like, I think it's called like a breakfast nook or something. It had like a little area where you can set a table to eat your food, but we never used it like that. That's where we stuck the crib to put Allie to bed. Because like, she was in a crib, she didn't need her own room at that time. But like, once she got closer to turning 1, it's like, all right, we need the extra bedroom. So luckily, one of the 2-bedrooms opened up, and we had already talked to our landlord. Like, as soon as a 2-bedroom opened up, we got first dibs on it. And so that's what happened. So, like, yeah, I really did feel like that the living room was bigger in the 1-bedroom rather than the 2-bedroom. But the way we have our tree, it works out pretty good because we don't really have to, like, rearrange too much. Because we have, like, a nice little corner shelf that has, like, a pretty good surface. So, and we usually get a 4-foot tree. Like a short 4-foot tree that we stick on top of the corner shelf. All we gotta do is just, like, wipe down the top of the shelf and then stick everything there, and then it's all good. And it's, like, the height of, like, a normal Christmas tree. So, yeah. So, like, when it's time for, like, Christmas, like, we don't have to, like, you know, rearrange too much for, like, a big old gigantic tree. So it's just a little 4-foot tree that sits on top of a corner shelf. And then I hung up the stockings over on the opposite wall because, again, we got rid of one chair. So there's a lot more room in places. Because used to I hung up the stockings, like, right next to the tree because that was, like, the only, like, real estate on the walls. But we got a little bit more real estate on the wall because we got rid of a chair. Because, like, my husband used to sit in a chair. He got one for his birthday. No! No! I made the mistake of jumping. I hate the timing of that sometimes. So, but yeah, the chair that my husband got for his birthday, like, a few years ago, it broke. It was not in good shape. And then then he migrated over to the couch because his chair was just not holding his weight. 'Cause he's a big guy. He's like 6'4", 200 something pounds. And he's a big dude. And that chair was, like, I barely felt comfortable sitting in that chair, like, full on. So, like, that thing was just on death's door several times because it broke. We got fixed again, it broke again, got fixed again, and then it's like, we need to just get rid of it, because, like, he wasn't sitting in it anymore, it's just taking up space, so we got rid of it when we rearranged a couple months ago. So now, there's an entire open space that we can just hang the stockings on the wall, because nothing's taking up that room, so... Yeah. Hello, DA. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, our first Christmas together, Gigan and I just had a tiny little 2-foot tree that we put on the counter. Now that tree is the only one we have up on our dining table. I mean, at least it's a little bit of a tree. Hold on, let me... Settings, save setting, every turn, just to, again, just be on the safe side. I don't know, something might happen. I didn't do this last time. But yeah. And, just because we couldn't afford it before, Riley didn't have her own Christmas stocking until last year. But also, it's like, I didn't want to buy, like, a generic one at Walmart because it's not the kinds of stockings that we had growing up. And I say we as in my side of the family. Because... my parents knew somebody, I want to say one of my dad's friend's wife. I want to say that she had hand knit our stockings, our Christmas stockings, and they all had our names on it. And if you got, you know, married into the family, like officially married into the family, then you got your own Christmas stocking. My mom, you know, got, you know, her to make it, but then when she wasn't making them anymore, she found this place and ordered them. Oh, come on. Fine. Excuse you. No! All that effort. Awesome. So yeah, my mom had found this website that does, you know, the personalized stuff, and she got those stockings when me and Vegito got married, and also fun fact, I was like 8 months pregnant when we got married. So we got married in May, and then like a month later I had Allie, so everything all happened at once. So they both got their stockings the same year. But then, of course, Riley was born. Like, she was born after both parents had passed. So it's like, how in the hell am I supposed to do this? So I was trying to figure out, like, where to go and how much it is. But we had the money last year for it. So it's like, I'm gonna get Riley her Christmas stocking. So I didn't want to get, like, a generic one at, like, Walmart. Or, like, you know. And I don't want a boring one. I wanted to get her, you know, her own personalized one that has her name on it. And so now she's got one with her name on it. So, there we go. Just tired of the last 2 days. I feel ya. I feel ya a lot. Oh! I stretched and my back like cracked like 5 times. My mom does that. She has these little DIY felt stockings that I grew up with. Last year, Gihan got one because we were engaged. Aw, yeah. Yeah, so we all got our personalized stockings. So, because that's just what, you know, I grew up with. And I love, like, handmade, crafted stuff, personalized things. That's, like, one of my favorite things. Is like, because to me, like, a personalized thing shows, like, a lot of effort. Wow, okay. Whoa! Hello? Oh my goodness, I'm doing so terrible. Can I please? Oh, I thought it was going straight to the right. Oh, it's fine. 28 coins, it's nothing to sneeze at. So yeah, I'm just more akin to like personalized gifts, or even like the small little things that like show that someone like paid attention. Cause I had a friend of mine who loves bowling. Like, he's an avid bowler, like bowling league and all that. And he showed me just a cute little gift that he got, and it was like a little bowling ball keychain from like a coworker Secret Santa thing. And he was like, this gift means a lot to me. And like, yeah, you know, it's like, it's those very simple gifts, you know? Because my mom was always about that too. She always loved like the personal things, or like just the little things that make you think of someone. Because growing up, her mother-in-law, so my dad's mom, always got her jewelry, because you know she likes jewelry. But it was silver jewelry. Problem was, my mom always wore gold. So it was like, yeah, you kind of knew what to get, but like, you weren't paying attention enough, you know? So, should pick stay tomorrow? Awesome! Awesome. Alright. And it's like, yeah, you can appreciate the gift, you know, appreciate them thinking, oh, they like jewelry, but it's like, there's an oversight that they didn't care to really pay attention to. I mean, there's been a couple times where I have been gifted earrings, and they were like really cool, like Mario earrings too. Problem is, I don't have my ears pierced. So I can't wear earrings. So that's the thing. Even like when Thanksgiving with my husband's dad's family, there was like this cup game that we played, you know, essentially roll the dice, look at the number, and you know, find the number, and then there's like a little gift in it. Allie went up, one of her first gifts were a pair of earrings. Allie doesn't have her ears pierced either. So, you know, it was like just a neat little, you know, little stocking stuffer type thing. But like, she ended up trading with my mother-in-law, so her grandma. And they traded for like a pair of earrings for like press-on nails. And Allie loved that a lot more, because Allie loves her nails painted. So, there's that. And it's like, with my wide array of interests, it's like just kind of figure out some semblance of one of those and then you're golden. You know, anything Mario or Yoshi. You know, something video game related. I don't care. Like sports, my favorite sports team is the Chargers. So something with that. Like, I have a bunch of keychains. Can't go wrong with neat little keychains. So I have a whole bunch of keychains. Oh my goodness. Wow. Can we, like, not have this? Please. What is... No! I went too far to the left. I went too far. And just kind of at a glance, I have this little butterfly keychain that I've had. Was that the one I've had? No, the butterfly keychain came from my sister's wedding as like these little party favor things. I have like this little heart keychain. It's kind of like a black and silver heart that I got, and that was on a keychain that I got for my 16th birthday. I have, there's this, YouTuber that, me and my husband watch a lot. They also stream games. We have, like, one of, like, their, like, logo keychains, which is really, really cool. I have, like, a Chargers keychain. I have a Nintendo 64 keychain that we got at a mall in Florida. And it was that same store where, like, the workers there thought Allie was like the cutest thing and gave her a little stuffed animal for free. So what else do I have? A Vegito. Not Vegito. Vegeta. I have a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta keychain. That cause we were at a GameStop one day and they had this little like gacha machine. And, you know, you did the thing, and you got, like, a little prize from it. I got a Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and, my husband got a Super Saiyan Blue Goku keychain. So, we have Goku and Vegeta, and together, they make Vegito, so... What's up, Bowser? I also have a butterfly keychain that I got as a party favor. Why are you me? That's a great question. That is a great question. Like, why the parallels, man? And Bowser's calling me fat, even though I am not fat by any stretch of the imagination. Even though I want to say in my younger years, there was some semblance of body dysmorphia, but that's a whole different can of worms. But anyway, Bowser, yeah, I'm not fat. I think I also have a Teen Titans lanyard that holds all my keychains, and I still have my ID from college. I still have my college ID. So, that's something. I'm alive. Nice. And they're in love. Yes. Yes. I mean, Dragon Ball, I think Dragon Ball Z was under, like, the enemies to lovers tab on Crunchyroll. It's really funny. And our question of the day, what's a memorable Christmas present you have received? Some of the more memorable ones for me came in my Christmas stocking. Like, Christmas 2011 was a memorable Christmas for me. In my Christmas stocking, I got the carts for Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, and Diddy Kong Racing, all in my Christmas stocking. I want to say I got Conker's Bad Fur Day from my sister that year. And my brother and his ex-girlfriend, they gave me, like, a big box. And the box was filled with 100 orange golf balls, because I typically used orange golf balls because I can never see a regular white golf ball. But each of those 100 golf balls was individually wrapped. So, yeah, I had 100 orange golf balls, and I had to unwrap them individually, and I still have a good chunk of them. I never used them all. also got golf balls one year. This way. Wasn't gonna make the same mistake again. I also got some golf balls that were personalized. Like, if lost, return to Tessa last name. So I'm like, oh, that's neat. They're kind of, obsolete now because my last name is different. Because I got these when I was in high school. So it has my maiden name on them. Brain did the brain thing. It reacted correctly. Green team's there? Yeah, green team's here because we're going on vacation. We're vacationing on a tropical island. Because anytime, like, we never took vacations to tropical islands because we were broke. But my brother and his in-laws were fucking loaded, and they took vacations like all the time. So there were several Christmases where we didn't have my brother, but he was with his in-laws. Even when they weren't even married, they were still dating, and they would take him on vacation to, like, you know, the Bahamas and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, you know, they went to Florida one year, and then they went to the Bahamas, so they were like more warmer weather. They vacationed like a lot. And then after a while, my mom had enough of not seeing family every single year, so she made I'd say a relatively tame demand. Ooh. She made the relatively tame demand of every odd year we get the big family Christmas. She wants all of her kids, all of her family at their house for Christmas every odd year. So if it was like 2011, big family Christmas, 2013, big family Christmas, and like on the even years, do whatever you want. If you wanted to go there, you could. If you wanted to spend time with the other family, you could. So that was like the one demand. And I think that's pretty reasonable with grown-up kids. So it's like, yeah, I always thought, especially as like the youngest child, watching, you know, all the siblings grow up and leave before me. So you know, as the youngest sibling, it was nice to see everyone, you know, at least once a year for Christmas. Nope. I can't. Team Squishy! Don't ask why these are Team Squishy, it just is. Come on, this is gonna end in a fucking draw, isn't it? Oh! Oh! Nice! It's low-key Gihan. I'm broke because my parents didn't raise me to take handouts, but my dad makes a lot of money and I traveled a lot as a kid. Now Gihan comes with us when we go on trips and I'm like, damn, you better be happy that you're married and rich! It's only been one so far because we don't travel as much now that I'm grown, but my mom's talking about going somewhere next year, and that was when I told Gion that. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the furthest I have traveled by miles, I want to say it's New York. Because I've essentially been to like 3 of the 4 corners of the mainland United States. I've been to New York, I've been over in Washington/Idaho, and I've been to Florida. I've not been to California at all. The furthest west, aside from Washington, that I've traveled was probably Arizona, because my grandma, my dad's parents used to live in Arizona, and then there was one year we drove to their house for Thanksgiving. It was 2003, because I remember being in 3rd grade. And it was a 2-day road trip because we drove, we stopped in Albuquerque, and then the next day we drove all the way to Arizona. So it's like I don't travel a whole lot because like a lot of our vacations were just to like Wichita. Because again, small town Kansas, there's really nowhere to go. But in Wichita, there used to be, well, the hotel is still there by the airport, but it used to be a Best Western. Finish. Who did that? I wasn't paying attention to who was the one, but thank you, whoever that was. Thank you for the money. There used to be a Best Western by the airport. And that Best Western was like the best place ever for like our family because they had this big old like indoor courtyard with like a whole bunch of games and stuff. All you gotta do is just go up to the front desk, ask for like, you know, a couple pool sticks. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dressed fearless, say yes, we don't dress to impress. I will steal money from Mario. He's got a lot. Yeah, all you gotta do is just go up to the front desk, ask for like pool sticks, ping pong paddles, shuffleboard stuff, you know? Because there was like mini golf, there was shuffleboard, pool tables, ping pong tables. There was arcade machines. It was just like really freaking cool. There was like something for everyone. And like there was also a pool. The pool was just very simple. But like it was there, you know, if you wanted to swim a little bit. So like it had like everything. And I'm really, really sad that doesn't exist anymore. Because like the Best Western like moved and now it's something else. Ow, bitch! She just fucking took my hammer! Luigi, how could you? Fine, I'll go over here. So, cause that was like the hotel we were at for my mom's 60th birthday. Like the birthday right before she passed away. So it's kind of nice to go out on like a good note for that, I guess. Yeah, Peachy! On the first day of Christmas, my plan to get to me, the Xenoblade Trilogy. Ah yes, play Xenoblade. Yeah, Peachy. Xenoblade is the best game ever. I highly recommend it to literally everyone. Oh, Nintendo Switch Christmas 18, nice. I think around that time is when we also got our Switch. That sounds right, because we got it kind of around this time in 2018. Because we knew we were going to pick one up, but like we didn't know logistics, money. So like the week before we did that, we picked up a game. And the game was Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We picked that up like the week before we got our Switch, so that way we had a game to play when we did pick up our Switch. But we also picked up Super Mario Party when we got our Switch. So we had a couple games all ready to go when we got our Switch. And then now our Switch library is kind of built up pretty nicely. Based Peach. Yeah. Of course. I think there was one stream where I was just like talking about Mario characters as like 17 biases. I want to say I said Peach would bias Hoshi. I was looking right at Peach. Oh man. That usually doesn't happen. It's usually if like Yoshi's around. Usually Yoshi. Because we played as Luigi Tuesday, that's right. Huh. Huh. Ah! This is just anxiety, the game. Although Mario Party 2 version is better, I will say. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'm not even working. Fair enough. Xenoblade 2 is fantastic. It is a fantastic game. I spent like an entire year playing that game. I mean, there there was some breaks in there, here and there. But I essentially played Xenoblade 2 like once a week for an entire year. And now I'm playing Xenoblade 3. Hooray! And we're almost done with Xenoblade 3. Because we're doing the Future Redeemed. And I'm close to the end of it. And it makes me really sad in a way. Because that game means a lot to me. But I will get all mushy and stuff later. Because I do remember Chapter 7. There's a specific fight kind of towards the end of Chapter 7. There's like 2 fights before you get like super duper powered up. And it's an auto win. Like the 2 fights leading up to that moment in Chapter 7. Because Chapter 7 is like the chapter. I remember my husband stayed up till like 3 a.m. trying to like beat that boss. Like, but like also first playthrough, no real information out there on the internet because the game had only been out for like a year at that point. And like we didn't know like, you know, what to do, how to handle it, and he was just stuck on that fight for a long time. He was stuck on that fight for a while. And luckily, my first time, I think I was stuck on it for a little bit when I played on stream. But my first time playing the game a few years ago, I didn't have a whole lot of trouble with it, but that was mostly because I had seen the fight ahead of time, so I kind of knew what to expect, which is really, really nice. But yeah, that fight in Chapter 7 sucks. It sucks. Which fight? There's Malos by himself, and then there's Malos and Jin before you get, you know, the super duper big power up that I'm not gonna like completely spoil. In case, you know, Incurix isn't at that point. So, yeah. So yeah, and yeah, I remember my husband being stuck on that Malos fight for a long time. Like, stayed up till like 3 a.m. on his very first time playing the game. But like, it wasn't until like towards the end of the game where he like fully understood the combat. Because like the tutorials are awful in 2. Like you need extra assistance learning the game with 2, because the tutorials are just kind of half-ass with the explanations, give you no information or completely wrong information. So like the tutorials are very bad in 2. So he didn't really like understand like the gameplay until like Chapter 9. Like late 8, early 9-ish, probably around there. So, yeah, it was crazy. That's the fight where Malos gets cancer? Yes. Yes, that is that fight. In Xenoblade 3 this entire time? No, in 2. In 2. Because we picked up Xenoblade 2 in 2018 when we got our Switch. So... And I remember he was playing the game for a while and stayed up till like 3 a.m. trying to fight Malos. Square area of whole mill? Yes. Yes. Am I thinking of the other one? You fight Malos so many times. I know Malos, Jin, but you mentioned. Yes. Yes. It's the one where he gets cancer and it's in like that square with the big old hole. Yeah. Yeah. Like a first time player not knowing what is happening in the game would definitely struggle so much. Okay. I didn't want to roll a 3, and I guess it's not a 3. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. And I want to say, when Definitive Edition was announced, Xenoblade 1 was already his favorite game of all time at that point, you know, because I have the Wii version of it. I have the OG Wii version of it, and he has 100% of that like 2 times. And then when Definitive Edition was announced, we were losing our shit when that got announced, and as soon as he possibly could, he pre-ordered it. Because of course he did. So we have like a big ol' art book and stuff that came with like the pre-order stuff. But we weren't able to get 3 pre-ordered because like there were problems with getting it pre-ordered, probably because there was just, you know, a lot of things happening and so many people were trying to get it pre-ordered. So I had to go buy it like day 1 when it came out, and I remember I couldn't find it anywhere. I think I had found like 1 copy at Target of all places. So I got it at Target. So yeah, it was really sad we couldn't get 3 pre-ordered. It was really sad. But we have all 3 Xenoblade games, and I want to say Xenoblade X is already up for pre-order, I think. I know we're gonna get it. I know we're gonna get it. And I'm gonna watch my husband play it because it's Xenoblade. I do know there are differences of it. The combat is similar to 1. I do know that. And I also know it is more open world than the others are. And like open world in the sense of like you can do anything at any given time. Because that's like a true open world. You can do anything at any given time and still progress in the story, you know? Like, Xenoblade, yes, open world, you are open to explore. Xenoblade can be as open or as linear as you want it to be. Like, Xenoblade 3, the Cadencia region, when you get the boat and Arythia Sea, there's only like 2 required spots you have to go. Everything else in that area is optional, and it sucks. Because that map is so stupid until you fill in everything. You get all the landmarks and locations. It's so ridiculous. Because we did that after, you know, Vegeta beat the game. He was going through and like filling in all the maps. Because, like, it's one of those, like, it fills out as you go, but then once you get all the landmarks and locations, it, like, auto-fills everything. Every little detail. Mario, please. Got it anyway. Finish! So, but yeah, the Cadencia region and the Arythia Sea. Oh, that map was a pain in the ass. Especially because, like, the game had, like, just come out. You know, like, a month or so ago. I don't know how long it took him to really beat the game, but in terms of, like, IRL time. But there was, like, hardly any information out there. So it was really hard to, like, look stuff up and like find like a good map to reference to help him fill in all of the blanks. But man, that map is a bitch to fill in. Sorry, I was looking at Neo. What'd you say? You know, honestly, fair. The finest stuff. Pre-order Xenoblade 3 from GameStop. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think like we just weren't able to get it pre-ordered just because like the sites were overloaded probably, and then there was like problems with getting it pre-ordered, I think, on our end. Not like our end, but like there was just like, I think a lot of people were having issues. But like we just decided to skip the pre-order, and then by the time we were able to like, you know, get in, it was just, they were all gone. Earth is so big, and your field map is just a bunch of lines. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's just a bunch of lines until you find every landmark and location, and then it all fills in. But there's like 2 required locations in that gigantic fucking sea. 2, maybe 3 required locations. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Because, like, there's a few areas that side quests take you to. But, like, not even that. Like, there's like 2 hero quests that you can, you know, go to and go do. There's some side quests that take you to a few areas. But, like, even that is still just a fraction of that freaking map. It's awful. Those maps are so awful. I will take that back, Mario. Thank you. Tuna 16 is nice. 188. Ooh, nice. That is definitely way more than we've got. Definitely way more than we've got. We've got like a mix of physical and digital. There's some games that like we're more cool with like digital. But like me and Vegeta both kind of prefer physical media. I just like being able to like see what I got and visualize it. But there are some games where it's like it's just easier to have the digital. Like we have Okami HD digitally because like I think back in September it was on sale for like 10 bucks. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I can't go wrong with that. So we picked it up. You know what? This song needs like sleigh bells, and then it'd be a Christmas song. Because like, how to make a song a Christmas song 101? Sleigh bells. That's it. Just add sleigh bells and then you're good. Goals 200? I think that could be easily attainable. I have 2? Wait, 3 I think. The only Switch games I've seen you play, Blue, are Tears of the Kingdom and Brilliant Diamond, because you did a Nuzlocke. I remember that. That was earlier this year. Because I remember you said you were inspired by my Nuzlocke.
Maniac, 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 maniac. Ping, ping, 돌아버리겠지. Maniac, Frankenstein처럼 걸어 maniac, maniac.
Haha, whoa, we don't want the smoke. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dressed fearless, say yes, we don't dress to impress. An accurate representation of my playlist. Hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Achu, nice. Doofy Booty. I remember Doofy Booty. I remember Doofy Booty.
Emotional damage.
Just a moment of silence for Doofy Booty. Alright, we're good. Alright. Dun da 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 da. And I remember I called one of my Pokemon Scooty Booty instead of Sooty Booty, I think. I kept calling him Scooty Booty. I'm like, that... And then I actually, like, looked at the name and was like, oh, wait, that's not right. That's not correct. Dun, 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 dun. Stray Kids. I mean, Stray Kids does have Christmas songs. I know they have one called Christmas Evil, which I haven't heard beginning to end. I know a couple lines in the song. I know there's one line that is kind of catchy, and it's kind of a play on Felix's name. And that's really it. The only games I own are literally Xenoblade, Tears of the Kingdom, Diamond Violet, Animal Crossing, and Legends Arceus. Goof afternoon! Good afternoon. The only games I have purchased for myself are Xenoblade and Animal Crossing. You know, seems legit. Seems legit. I do know we bought Tears of the Kingdom the day it came out. Either was the day it came out or like a couple days later, but we got Tears of the Kingdom close to launch. Breath of the Wild was gifted to us by people we don't talk to anymore. So that's wonderful. But yeah, Breath of the Wild was gifted to us. And I know there's like this whole debate of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I lean more towards Tears of the Kingdom. Because I've never played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but I have watched Vegito play both those games, and I had more fun watching him play Tears of the Kingdom than Breath of the Wild. Because the story is a lot better, I think. Because, like, Breath of the Wild just, like, throws you in, no direction, no nothing. Like the game started and I had, like, no idea what was going on. Like, none. None ideas. Zero idea of what was happening. Oops. But like Tears of the Kingdom, it gives you like this exposition in the beginning. And the exposition in the beginning really like helps. Oh shoot. Crap, I goofed. What's this? Oh. No! I could have had it maybe if I did the quick ground pound, but it's fine. Sudowoodo. Nice. Love Sudowoodo. Also, Sudowoodo's name, you know, Wudo, tree, pseudonym, fake tree. Because a pseudonym is a fake name. So pseudo, fake, Sudowoodo, pseudowood, fake wood, tree. Fake tree. Sudowoodo is a fake tree. That was a very roundabout explanation on Sudowoodo's name. But yeah, Breath of the Wild just like throws you into the plot. I to this day I'm like very confused as to what the game was trying to do. And like everyone like froths at the mouth saying it's the best Zelda game ever. And really no. I mean, was it completely different than the old formula? Yes. I mean, for the people that it hit with, it hit. And for the people that it just like missed with, it missed. God, the concentration on that, and even then I lost. It's just like, also my biggest problem was I feel like, and I've even seen statements from the developers and the people who created the damn game, and this is so stupid to me. Okay, Link, right? Legend of Zelda Link. One of his defining character traits is he is left-handed. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, he is right-handed. They took that away. For no reason. Like, Wii version of Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. Both those games were on the Wii. They had motion controls. Majority of people in the world are right-handed. That one is understandable with motion controls. Could there have been a left-handed mode for, like, Skyward Sword? Sure. But most people are right-handed. So, like, with motion controls, it gets a pass because motion controls, you know? But Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have zero motion controls. And the reason they made Link right-handed in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild is because the buttons are on the right side of the controller. That was the reason the developers gave. Which is bullshit. There was literally zero reason for Link to be right-handed in those games. Zero reason. None. None whatsoever. So that really kind of sours my perspective of it because I loved that Link was left-handed and gave that left-handed representation because there's people that are left-handed. It's like, oh, hey, there's this really cool badass hero that's also left-handed like me. That's awesome. I'm not left-handed, but you know, just that cool little representation. I love lefties. Lefties are cool. My dad was left-handed, and I have a brother that's left-handed. My children are left-handed. So it's really, really cool to see lefties out there. And that is like one of the first things I noticed too about some people. It's like, oh, hey, they're left-handed. You know, it's like really, really cool. But they took that away. They took that away in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And it's a personal, very minuscule gripe, probably with me and only me. And that is also one of the reasons I refuse to use Link in Smash Ultimate. Because in Smash Ultimate, they take his Breath of the Wild outfit. And by taking Breath of the Wild Link, he's right-handed in the game. And I can't stand it. So if I'm using like Link, I'm using Young Link or Toon Link. I cannot use regular Link. I can't do it. Because him being right-handed is so wrong. Even in like Brawl with Twilight Princess Link, they made him left-handed because he's originally left-handed. Like, they flipped everything for the Wii version of Twilight Princess because, you know, majority of people are right-handed, so their solution was just to flip everything. So that's why things are backwards in the Wii version as opposed to the GameCube version. But Twilight Princess HD takes the GameCube version, so that is like the real version, quote-unquote. So, yeah, I can rant about this like all day. There's, yeah, literally no reason for Link to be right-handed in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Literally none. Again, motion controls, totally understand. Motion controls are way more understandable than the buttons being on the right side of the controller. Because if the buttons on the right side of the controller were like the real reason for making Link right-handed, he would have been right-handed to begin with. So, boom, mic drop right there. Anyway, let's catch up on chat. So, are you okay? Am I ever okay? I think that's a loaded question. Asking me if I'm okay is a loaded question. Would pseudo woodo would fake tree would pseudo woodo tree? Yes. 8-ball is Tessa okay? Go ask another 8-ball. Yeah, asking me if I'm okay is a loaded question. My brother was just talking about how they had to mirror the entire Twilight Princess game because of his left-handedness. Yes. Yep, it was Twilight Princess. Because it came out for the GameCube as one of the last GameCube games, and as a launch title for the Wii. And they did the same thing with Breath of the Wild with the Wii U and the Switch. So there you go, the more you know. The more you know. I love hearing people get super heated about something that is generally pretty insignificant. That's just my MO. Anytime I get super ranty about something, it's just over something stupid. You gave that rant early on when I first followed you for like 8 months. I was under the impression you were left-handed. I mean, yeah, I part of me like almost wishes I was left-handed, but like I'm not left-handed. I can do some things left-handed. Like I can swing a golf club left-handed, I can swing a baseball bat left-handed. That's like the most I can do left-handed. But yeah, I have a dad who's left-handed, and I have an older brother who's left-handed, and Allie is left-handed for sure. Riley is like, we're 80% sure she's left-handed, because she watches Allie do a lot of things, and she mimics her a lot, so she uses her left hand a lot. Makes you feel understood. Understood. Yes, Gihan is left-handed. I did remember that. So I remember that little factoid that Gihan is left-handed. I remember that was mentioned last year sometime, I think. I don't remember, but I remembered it being mentioned. But yeah, it's the representation. Because I felt kind of slighted when they announced, you know, the new Mario Strikers game. The Mario Strikers Battle League, I think that came out last year? I don't remember when it came out. But the Mario Strikers game that is on the Switch, Battle League, in the original lineup, Daisy was nowhere to be seen. And that made me super upset. Because, like, yeah, I play as Yoshi a lot. I also play as Daisy a lot. I'm just going to steal coins from Mario. So yeah, like, while I do play as Yoshi a lot, I also play as Daisy. Daisy is usually a go-to, especially in Mario's sports games. And seeing Daisy not there really turned me off of the game. honestly did. Dun, 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 dun. 11 coins? We'll bump that to... Oh, fuck. 15. Because I can. I think of more left-handed video game characters. Resident Evil 5. Sheva. Sheva is left-handed in Resident Evil 5. Because if you notice, when she like swings her knife, it's with her left hand. When she holds up the gun to shoot, it's over, it's her left hand. She's left-handed. Because like, okay, you're right-handed, right? Resident Evil 5 is left-handed. Yes. So like, okay, so you pull up something to like shoot, pretend like you're holding a gun or whatever. Like your trigger finger, like my right hand would be like, where the trigger would be. Sheva, if you notice, like her left hand is like on the trigger, it's over like she's facing to the left. So Sheva is left-handed. I'm up top! Look at me! Oh, I want money. Thank you. Finish! So, that is another left-handed video game character that I know off the top of my head. I'm sure there is more. I'm sure you can Google it. But, like, when I think of left-handed video game characters, I think of Link. Because, like, The Legend of Zelda. But then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom take away from that. So, it's stupid that I, like, refuse to play because Link is not left-handed. And, like, the biggest reason for it was they said the buttons are on the right side of the controller. That's so ridiculous because, again, if that were the case, then Link would have been right-handed from the beginning. But no, since the beginning on the NES, they made him left-handed. He's always been left-handed. So it's just stupid to me that they made him right-handed for literally no reason. Bam, 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 ba-dun, dun, 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 dun. The Legend of Zelda. Mega Man and Bowser Jr. family too? Ah, that's neat. That's so neat. I'm just trying to think. I know, according to Mario Superstar Baseball, Waluigi's left-handed. Because he both bats and throws with his left hand. And I can also probably make that same argument with Bowser Jr. as well, because, like, yes, Bowser Jr. bats right-handed, but if you look at his stance, he, like, solos that fucking bat with his left hand. That's how he gets all his power. And that's also a big reason why a lot of batters nowadays bat on the opposite side, because, it's the bottom hand that gets all the power and the launch angles and all that yada yada yada, and I can honestly care less about that side of baseball, because that's another freaking rant I can go on right now. Because, like, everyone is like home run or bust. Everyone is home run or bust, and I absolutely hate it. It's the worst thing imaginable. Because all pitchers do is throw hard and fast. All batters do is hit home runs. Bitch! So yeah, that's a whole nother rant I can go on, is the state of baseball. But yeah, so that's how Bowser Jr. is definitely considered left-handed, because he throws with his left, and, like, yes, he bats right-handed, but he holds the bat solely with his left hand, so it would make perfect sense. So, if we go, again, on that front, Waluigi's left-handed, Bowser Jr. is left-handed. And I know Luigi and Daisy bat left-handed, but they throw right-handed. I'm more apt to see, like, you know, who is a lefty based on how they throw the ball. Because that will tell you more than batting will. Because anyone can learn how to bat from either side. Because again, I've learned how to bat left-handed. But I definitely get more power batting right-handed. That's just me personally. So, yeah, I look at their throwing hand more than where they bat to figure out someone's handedness. I don't even remember how we even got to that whole rant to begin with. Oh, I kind of do remember. It's like buying games on our own and getting them gifted. Because we got Breath of the Wild gifted to us. Again, by people we don't talk to anymore. Dun 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 dun. Also, it's been a few months. Speaking of like Zelda and stuff, I haven't seen anything on like Echoes of Wisdom. And it's not because, like, I was avoiding it for, like, the first little bit, just so I didn't, like, see spoilers, because I was sure we were probably going to pick it up at some point in our lives. But also, I hadn't seen anything on it in the terms of whether it is a good game or not. Because sometimes, like, I see people talk about games, and, like, if it's good, if it's bad, kind of just general things. Like, I've heard Brothership, Mario and Luigi Brothership is really good. I've heard Astrobot was good, and I mean, it won Game of the Year, but I heard it was really good even before that. But, like, I've heard nothing about Echoes of Wisdom. I've never really seen people talk about it. I don't know whether if it was good or bad, what the general opinion is. I have, like, no idea. And I don't really want to, like, seek out that information, but, like, I don't know, because it's like, if I hear it's good, I'm more inclined to pick it up sooner. But if I hear it's just kind of or it's not as good as people thought it was, I'd be more inclined to wait a while for it. Because, like, there's a couple of Zelda games that we do want to pick up for the Switch. And that's, you know, Echoes of Wisdom, but also Skyward Sword. That's one that I would like to play at some point. Also, my husband wants to play it too. So, can you get some food? Awesome. Get the food. Super important. You eat. Eating is important. Ugh. I get what you mean though. Sometimes they change characters' eye colors in the sequels, and I'm like, why though? Yeah, they like I don't mind, like, you know, like outfit changes, like kind of between, like, that mostly like signifies a time skip or something. But like changing someone's like defining character trait is a choice. Because yeah, Link has like other defining character traits, and even throughout each game, each Zelda game, like Link has like, you know, kind of different traits here and there. But one of the big things that I think about with Link is that he's left-handed. And he's like really freaking cool being left-handed. He's a cool guy that happens to be left-handed. And if you take that away, it just kind of And I've also seen, you know, I see this a lot on Twitter, and I am inclined to agree with the side that is kind of against Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom Link. Mainly because of my knowledge of the other games. Chris Redfield looks different in every game. Yeah, he's like a big, scary football man in Resident Evil 5. I probably would not recognize him in the other games he's in. But yeah, like, Ocarina of Time Link is vastly different from Twilight Princess Link. Yes. But, like, they kind of have, you know, the same, you know, because courage is the big thing, right? Triforce of Courage. Because that's, you know, the whole shtick there. But, like, Twilight Princess Link is my favorite iteration of Link. And it is it's what I think is the best version of Link. Twilight Princess Link is the best Link. Do not at me. And here's why. Twilight Princess Link, right? Not only is he, like, the hottest Link, but he's a ranch hand, so he's already innately strong. So he will protect. And he is very sweet and in tune to help people. You know, strong and helps people. And he will also, you know, just drop everything to make sure people have what they need and go help them. You know? Because, like, there was a whole big thing where he was, like, trying to, you know, help Ilya, you know, recover her memories and all that. So, yeah. And, again, it's just a bonus that I think Twilight Princess Link is the hottest Link. So, I've always thought that since I was, like, a teenager, so that hasn't changed. I also think Twilight Princess Zelda is the best Zelda. And here's the thing, everyone, again, I'm gonna use this term once more. Everyone froths at the mouth for Tears of the Kingdom Zelda, and I will say, Tears of the Kingdom Zelda is badass. I don't think quite as badass as Twilight Princess Zelda, but Tears of the Kingdom Zelda is still pretty badass. I don't care for the short hair. I don't care for it. Like, yes, you can still see her and still recognize that she is Zelda, so, like, it didn't really impact the entire character design, but I don't care for it. Once everyone saw that she had short hair, everyone's like, oh my god, girl boss Zelda! Girl boss Zelda, she's got short hair, I love it, she's so cute. And I'm like, I don't think it looks very flattering for her, honestly. I just don't really like that design. Or maybe it's just the art style for it. I don't know what it is about Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom Zelda. You know, I just don't know what it is. And, like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with, you know, cutting your hair short. But there are, like, certain hairstyles that are more flattering on, you know, different kinds of people. And I just don't think the short hair was very flattering for Zelda. Yeah, I just don't think the short hair was very flattering for Zelda. Like, the whole character arc that she goes through in Tears of the Kingdom, that's what made the story really, really good in Tears of the Kingdom. But I still think Twilight Princess Zelda is the best one. She is very badass, very selfless. And also towards the end of the game, there's a moment with her, you know, really cool. Kind of want to play Twilight Princess again. I haven't played it in a year. Maybe once I get my editing and word count done for the Royal AU fanfiction we're gonna read on stream, I'll work on transcribing the notes. Because that needs to be done. Because, like, I did say that could be, like, a Patreon reward. And that will be a Patreon reward. So, I need to get to work on that. Because, like, I can pull out the notebook, open it up, find a random spot in my Twilight Princess notes. And just... I just opened it up. This one kind of has 2 dates on it. Notes from October 24th, 2023 And November 2nd. Wow, that's a botch in my notes. I accidentally went to the future. Because I wrote 2024 on one of the dates. That's kind of funny. Because, Sacred Grove, like, you know that part in the story? This page, like, Sacred Grove, say hi to Skull Kid, again, get warp, bug, snail, female, inside Temple of Time, hero of rhyme, Castletown, Telma's Bar, get hints, Kakariko, power the rod. That is, like, just that page alone. And that's, like, tame compared to, like, other notes I have taken. And I remember taking the notes for the quarry too, to make sure I did everything for my get everyone bit run. I was looking right at Luigi and he went up and set it down. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? For whatever reason, I think my brain is like, you're not Yoshi today. But I am Yoshi. Something was up, because I swear I went to the right and it went slightly down. Yeah, I got 98 anyway. Why am I complaining? But yeah, I love... The Twilight Princess became my favorite Zelda after playing it last year. A lot of it's probably attested to the notes. I'll give you a... I'll give you another, like, page here. Just a little teaser of my notes. This is from October 9th, 2023. Castletown. Donate. Bugs. Explore. South Castletown. Bug Ladybug. Oh, the Ladybug. The Ladybug is what I was finding, I think. The male is, like, East Rock Tower and female West Steps. Telma Bar. Escort mission. Good luck. You'll need it. Graveyard Zora Queen, you are fish! Underwater bombs! Goron bomb, third bomb bag, lake bed. Woot. So just, my notes are really like inside my brain. And those are from like a year ago. Yo, she's Yoshi. Yeah, Twilight Princess became my favorite Zelda. It used to be Wind Waker, and a lot of that was probably attested to that being my first Zelda game. Because, like, everyone remembers your first, right? Your first anything. Like, I remember my first Zelda game. It was Wind Waker, and I remember, as a teenager, I struggled a lot with it. Oh, what turn are we on? Oh, we're zooming right by this. One, two, three, four, okay. So yeah, I remember struggling a bit, and I remember getting stuck, right before the Forbidden Woods. The Deku place, when you get, like, your Deku Leaf and you gotta, like, float over to the Forbidden Woods to save Makar. I couldn't hit the updrafts, and I couldn't get in the temple for the longest time, so I put it down. And I didn't pick it back up again until, like, months later. Because I saw the video, and I'm like, oh, it makes it look easy. And so I went back to it, played up to somewhere in the Triforce Hunt, and stopped playing. And then I picked it back up again in college, and that's when I beat the game for the first time. And then I played it again via Wind Waker HD on stream almost 2 years ago. So I love Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker. I think Wind Waker doesn't get enough credit, but there are definitely flaws in Wind Waker. There's definitely flaws. It's not a perfect game by any means. And Twilight Princess does also have its flaws too. But after playing through Twilight Princess, I'm like, yeah, this is my favorite Zelda. Because, like, even before playing it, I watched playthroughs of it, and I also watched my husband play through it a lot. And I'm like, yeah, this is the best Zelda. Twilight Princess Link is the hottest Link. I still stand by that. It was my second time here, and the first time I redeemed Ajanice and I freaked out. Was it? Oh my goodness. I know, I think it's labeled as very nice, isn't it? Because that, I mean, that is the song is very nice, but then the line is Aju nice. Yeah, it's labeled very nice. So I've seen a lot of people use that for the very first time and get like confused because I think what it is people don't read. A lot of people don't read because like in the description of it, because you can have descriptions for your channel point redeems to kind of explain what it does, and it says Aju nice on the very nice explanation to redeem it. I think most people think very nice is like more of like the okay. Okay, I was confused for a second. I was so confused. I didn't know how much she had. Okay, so it was good. It was good then. Thank you, Luigi. Appreciate you. So yeah, people look at like very nice and think, I think there's like a line, a memed line that goes like very nice or something like that. I don't know. But like, I think it's what people don't expect. And they think it's something else, but no, it's Aju nice. But like, most people don't read the descriptions. Because I've seen people get like confused over like channel point redeems or whatever. But like, just read the description, because like most people don't read anyway. You were concentrating on something really hard and it went silent and all of a sudden I did nice. No, it's fine, it's fine. That's what they're for. Sometimes like the best kind of humor is like a well-timed alert. It's just really funny. Finish. So yeah, it's all good. I do remember a fair bit. I remember Snow Peak was awful. Snow Peak was awful. I had a tough time with that. Because I remember hearing my husband be like, yeah, Snow Peak is like so bad. It's like my least favorite. And it's like, I like the concept of it. But, and I'm like, it can't be that bad, right? And then I played it. And then I ate my own words on that. Because it was bad. Snow Peak was so bad. It was so awful. No, Luigi. I also remember I almost beat the Cave of Ordeals on my first try. I almost did that. And I was like on the final floor, I think. And then it just kind of worked out that I died when I needed to leave to go pick up my daughter because she wasn't in the after-school program yet. So I had to pick her up at 3:45 every day. But yeah, I can tell you that, like, the reason my daughter is in the after-school program is not because I get to stream longer. No, that's not the reason. That's just an added bonus. She's in there because it helps her with her homework and getting it done and like extra help. She gets extra time with her teachers too, so that's it. It's more like a plus, you know, to help her with school. But yeah. And I also remember the final boss because you can use the fishing rod in the final boss, and it was really, really funny to me. I love doing stupid stuff just because it's funny. And it was also working. So it's like, I can't argue with this if it just works for me. Finish! Dang it. Oh well. Tis what it is. And I also remember watching streamers, like other streamers play Twilight Princess. There was one streamer that we watched, they were, you know, playing through the game, and there was quite a few things. It's like, what's happening? And then, I remember they didn't know they were at the end of the game when it was very obvious they were at the end of the game. And it was like a facepalm moment. Dang it. What's up, Bowser? So I do remember that from their playthrough. And I also remember another playthrough that I watched years ago of Twilight Princess, where husband and wife were playing the game, and the wife knew Twilight Princess. She had already played it before. Specifically the GameCube version. They were playing the Wii version at this time. And the husband had not played it, and it was so funny watching them play. Just the dynamic there. It's so funny. Alright. Don't worry, I set up the screen. Go! I set up the screen! I contributed! Can I get in a shot? I always try to get in the final shot when, when I don't have the key. Yeah, there's our question of the day. What's a memorable Christmas present you have received? I do know I got a Chargers shirt a few years ago, that now has holes in the sleeves just from years of pulling on it. Of course, you land on that after I went past Bowser. That's neat. I also got a Chargers keychain. I think they were both from my husband. What I remember is a Game Boy Color with WWF Attitude. Ooh, nice! Nice. That's awesome. I do remember one year I got Donkey Kong Country Returns. I still have not beaten Returns. I've seen a playthrough of these two guys playing the game, and it was really, really fun to watch them play. I think I'm like stuck in like world 6? 5 or 6? I don't remember. The last thing I remember doing, there's like the, I think it was it a boss fight? I don't remember if it was a boss fight, but I do remember being stuck on this one level in Returns where you're on a rocket barrel. You're on a rocket barrel and you're like running away or like flying away from this bat trying to kill you. That level is fucking hard. Yeah, Returns really amps up the difficulty, but I know Tropical Freeze is also tougher, but I do know a lot of people like Tropical Freeze. So yeah, I did get Donkey Kong Country Returns one year for Christmas. A memorable present I've gotten was from my dad. He gifted me a 3DS. This was Christmas of 2013, so this was my first year of college. And the way this came about was we drew names for Secret Santa back on Thanksgiving. We drew names for Secret Santa around that time. And the rule was you could not draw someone's name if you live in the same house as them. So like you can't get your spouse or anything. But since I was in college and I technically didn't live with them, my name could be drawn by my parents. So my dad had my name for Secret Santa. And when it came time, we also had like a price limit of like $50 for our Secret Santa gifts. I think it was like $50 price limit that we had. And when it came time to like open the gifts for our big family Christmas, I opened my gift and it was like 2 t-shirts that I didn't really like and didn't really fit me. Because again, women's t-shirts don't fit me on my shoulders, even back then, because my shoulders are just so big. And then I'm like, okay, thanks, Dad. And then the next day, or like when, you know, it was just me and my parents for Christmas, I opened my present and it was a 3DS with Mario Party.
Ready?
Specifically Island Tour. Because that one was for 3DS. So I got, you know, 3DS with Mario Party Island Tour. And when I opened up that present, I was like super duper excited. And then my mom explained, and this is gonna make a lot of sense. My mom explained that the 3DS in Mario Party was what Dad got me for the Secret Santa. But Mom said, that's way over the price limit. Let's swap our gifts and have it count under the price limit, then she can open it on Christmas Day. So those t-shirts that didn't fit me, that I didn't like, yeah, my mom got me those. And I was like, ugh, I never wore those shirts. I never did. But I still have used my 3DS to this day. So, yeah. I definitely had a very roller coaster relationship with my mom. Because there were, like, lots of good things from my relationship with my mom, but there was also like a lot of downs. There was a lot of ups, but there was a lot of downs too. So, yeah, my dad got me a 3DS with Mario Party for a Secret Santa when there was a $50 price cap. Just the kind of dad that was the kind of dad he was. It's the kind of man my dad was. There we go. I think David Wise returned for Tropical Freeze. I think so too, and that's what really made it special. Because, like, I said this yesterday when his name popped up in the credits. Like, David Wise is a freaking genius. Love his work. Like, anything he touches turns to gold. Where am I in this mess? I'm over here. What's over here? It's the star. Okay. Map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I land on the one player, but it's fine. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Alright, okay. That's an okay layout right there. I've learned how to do this fast. I say as it is not working. There we go. Yay, we've done it. We went burr. We did it. We used our butts wisely. Yay. Oh, man. You know, some of my... Like, I haven't really been listening to Christmas music. Okay, I was... So, I had 2DS, but it broke. Oh, no! Sometimes when I get, like, lonely, I go to, like, other people's, like, stream VODs or something. Especially ones where it's, like, it was me playing with friends. And I started watching... Again, the crab game VOD from Sunday on JT's channel. I watched it again. Oh, there was a- oh, I didn't even know. I watched it again because I was feeling a little lonely. And I wanted to, like, you know, relive those fun memories from crab game on Sunday. And there were moments where me and Blue were just like singing, all I want for Christmas is you. You know? Like, all I want for Christmas is just one thing you know? And I had the realization, not like a realization, but like I remembered, I cannot stand that song. I I cannot stand All I Want for Christmas. I can't stand it. And the biggest reason why is because people start fucking blasting it like a week before Halloween. Like a week before Halloween or like straight up November 1st. People start fucking blasting it right then. And I'm like, bitch, no, give us some time for Thanksgiving. Like, maybe a week before Thanksgiving, sure, that's when you can, you know, start your Christmas music. But like, as soon as Halloween is over, that's fucking stupid in my opinion. Like, people just start blasting it like November 1st. And it's like, dude, give us time to breathe in these holidays. Like, I want to think about Thanksgiving and everything. But no. You're just gonna blast, all I want for Christmas is you. Like, no. I don't want all I want for Christmas. I want to think about Thanksgiving. 1, 2. Give me money! Pay me for my suffering. But yeah, like, that's like the biggest reason I can't stand that song. Like, and I don't mind Christmas music. I like Christmas music. Christmas music is awesome. I can't stand Mariah Carey because of that, and just because of people blasting that song November 1st. It's irritating to me. And even before that. But like, I'll join in for a joke, of course. But like, overall, I can't stand that song. Can't stand it. Give me money, I'll take all of it. Give me money, I'll take some more. Give me money, I'll be floored with all of this money here in my pocket. Give me money, all day long. Give me money, I'm singing my song. Give me money. I never thought that far ahead. Oh, we're in the single coinage now. I've taken everything. I took everything. Anyway, it's perfectly fine. This is a great little segue here. I return with a crunch wrap. A crunch wrap. I was just talking about you, by the way. Because I was talking about Christmas and Christmas music. And how I was lonely. Entertain me while I eat funny streamer lady. Because I imagine I get lonely sometimes, and sometimes if there is a stream VOD available of me playing with friends, I will go back and watch said VOD. And earlier today, I was rewatching the VOD on JT's channel of us playing Crab Game on Sunday, and I remembered the All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I ranted about how I actually cannot stand that song. A lot of it is just people blast it November 1st, and I'm like, bro, I don't want Christmas immediately after Halloween. I'll be that person. I don't want a lot for Christmas. It's just one thing I need. If you're lonely, you can hit me up. What? Blue is coming on to me, guys! Blue, we're both married. What? Nah, just sometimes I do get lonely. But like, I go find my friends' streams. You know, that's usually what happens. Baby cake crunch wrap. How would that work? A dessert crunch wrap? Maybe? Like an apple crisp type thing? I don't know. I like apple crisp. That's just random train of thought. If I'm not working, I'm just sitting at home alone working on Webtoon stuff, so I'm only in Discord away. I mean, that is true. That is true. And most of the time, I'm either trying to take care of children or just sitting on my butt. Like I am now. Probably after this mini game, we're gonna take a break because like my hip hurts for whatever reason. I think it's because of the way my laptop is laid out and my stream stuff is laid out. I feel a little bit more squished and I can't like stretch out my right leg. My right hip just like bugs me when I sit for too long. And yes, I'm well aware that this problem could be solved with a chair, but I don't have anything. Like, I could sit on the couch. That would, you know, solve my issues. Like, actually sit on a reliable, comfy surface. But I don't have anywhere to set the rest of my stream stuff. No break, I just sat down with lunch. I need lunchtime entertainment. Well, guess who else needs their lunch food? It's a 3-year-old named Riley. A 3-year-old named Riley needs her food too. And I also goofed when I was making her mac and cheese this morning. Cause I give her like the little microwave bowls of mac and cheese. It's a nice easy serving for her. We also have like the instant microwave mashed potatoes, and those are her potatoes. In a moment of brain fog, I guess, or like just a brain fart in general, I grabbed the potatoes this morning. So and I like sealed it back up with saran wrap because I opened it. I flat out opened it, ready to like fill with water, pop in the microwave. But I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't correct. So I wrapped it with saran wrap, put it back in the cabinet, and grabbed her. And grabbed her mac and cheese. There's also an ad break coming up in a little bit, so this is fine. Baby cakes with taco seasoning and shell? Huh, okay. Trade my sciatica somehow. I'm a painkiller set. Wow, that's crazy. Riley called me and said she's fine for another 10 minutes. Are you sure? But anyway, we're gonna take a break. Much to Blue's chagrin. We're gonna take a break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Yeet. This is a pretty good costume too. Hello, Sifu. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And yes, it's awesome. I'm here lurking. No worries. Everything is always. I saw that right before I got up and went to the bathroom. It's like everything is always to blue sugar and yes. Thank you for all the links, Johnny. Thank you, thank you. Oh, no, not settings, no. We need to return! Yeah! Yeah, just kind of on the note of, like, me kind of goofing and swapping, almost swapping potatoes and mac and cheese today. It would have been vastly... Would have been vastly different cook times, and thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Always appreciate. If you want to say hi, you're welcome to say hi, and if you just want to keep lurking, lurk away. But thank you so much for the follow. Welcome back. You can say hi, Blue. Hello, Akikura. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. You can say hi, Max. He was here earlier. Last I knew, he was air frying salmon. Last I knew. Riley says hi. Or Riley says hi. Blue says hi. Oh my goodness. I'm confusing Blue and my daughter. Oh my goodness. What is happening? I mean, I am convinced that my oldest daughter will be taller than me. Because she's built like her dad. And, like, not like me at all, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be taller than me. She's probably not gonna be, like, super duper tall, but maybe, like, 5'6". But I'm pretty sure Allie will be taller than me. Hello! I'm doing, pretty good. I'm doing pretty good today. Just kind of for whatever reason, my brain was thinking today was Wednesday, but that is incorrect. That is very incorrect. I did. Thank you, Riley. Da-da-da. My mom is lucky she's still taller than me, but also my mom is tall as hell. My mother-in-law is also tall. I think my mother-in-law is like 5'10"? Well, my mother-in-law is 5'10". My father-in-law is like over 6 foot. And my husband is like 6'3", 6'4". So he comes by it honest. He comes by it honest. No, he gets his tallness from, I think, his dad's side of the family more. Because a lot of people on that side of the family are tall. Because I saw most of them. I saw most of them at Thanksgiving. And I felt kind of short next to everyone. So, yeah, because I am 5'3". If you want a good visual representation of how short I am I'm 5'3". If you want the centimeters, I am 161 centimeters, because I measured one time. 161 centimeters, and I'm 5'3". I am 5'3". Riley is tiny. Riley will probably be closer to my height than Allie will be. Just kind of based off of how they've grown so far. If I try hard enough, it might be Wednesday. It might be. Because it's tiny. I am tiny. Like, me, my sister, and my mom are like all around the same height. You dropped me! Loser. Loser. Anyway. Yeah, I'm small. I am small. A lot of the women in my family are small. Like 5'3", around 5'3", 5'4". I was measured at 5'4" one time. And that was for my physical before my first year of college. That I needed a physical for a dance team. And I was measured at 5'4" that day. Any other time, I am measured at 5'3". My dad and my brothers were like 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot. Somewhere in like that range. But my brother, the one who played baseball, was measured at like 6'1" once, and he's like actually like 5'11". At least last I knew. I think he'll tell you he's 6 foot, but I think he's 5'11". He was measured at like 6'1" when he went to baseball at this one college. But the baseball coach was a lot shorter than everybody, and the way he measured with a clipboard, and like kind of just stuck at the top of their heads. But since he was shorter, the clipboard was angled upwards, so everyone was taller than their actual height by like 2 inches. So my brother was measured at 6'1" like once, and that was what was used for like their like the player thingy, like the pamphlet that you get at the games. Because it tells you, like, their name, where they're from, like, hometown. Oh, wow, that was good RNG there for Peach. It'll tell you, like, their name, their hometown, what they're studying, what their major is, because it was college, yada, 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 and, like, their height and weight and all that. So it was, like, immortalized in those, like, pamphlets or whatever. Programs. Fuck, I couldn't remember the name of it. The programs. So it was like just immortalized in that. I was like, no, you're not 6'1". You are not 6'1". I know my mom always commented on that. Like 10-7, a monster among monsters. Love that. Yeah, I just have an affinity for tall people because my husband is like 6'3", 6'4". One of his best friends in college, well, 2 of his best friends from college are like 6'4", 6'5". I think one of them was 6'7". I think. That's how tall he is. Dang, Sifu. What's it like being Godzilla? Am I reaching all the top shelves? There was one time. Okay, so my husband's been like eating ramen because for one, it's cheap. 2, it fills the hole of hunger if he just needs something light. Like he used to get like the Maruchan, like the typical college ramen. Like the cup instant ramen. That's what he usually would get, but then he got burnt out on it. But then he tried buldak, the Korean ramen, and he really, really likes it. But like I couldn't find it hardly anywhere. Not like hardly anywhere, but like it would show up on the shelf one day, and then like the next week it would just be like completely gone, and then it would be like restocked in like 2 weeks later, and then it would be off the shelf again. So it's just been super inconsistent to find him. There was one time where I found like several cups of it. But it's on like not quite like the top shelf, but like the next top shelf that doesn't have the label of it it can't require his assistance or whatever. But like I'm short, I have short arms, I can't reach, so I just kind of climbed up on the bottom and just reached with whatever I could and got like 2 or 3 cups of that ramen. Because I am short. And I didn't have tall guy with me. Because, like, he can just reach the top shelf, no problem. But, like, if I'm by myself, it's like, ha, good luck. Like, lol, good luck. Okay, can you reach it? Whoa, nice. Aju, nice. Gotta go adult. Adulting sucks, but as your streams are. Aju, nice. Just destroy some cities. Yes. We need a King Kong to combat that. No, not really. I've seen... There was a Godzilla movie back in like... Shit. It was high school. 2010? 2011? 2011. Or maybe it was 2013. Maybe it was 2013. Because a friend of mine in high school, it was me and 2 friends from high school. We took off to a neighboring town that was like 45 minutes away from us. And because that was like one of the better movie theaters in that area. We went there and we saw Godzilla. There was a Godzilla movie that was in theaters when I was in high school or past high school. I don't remember, but I remember going there with 2 of my friends. I don't know why I suddenly remembered that, but maybe just thinking about Godzilla. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I'm Japanese, so it's like I'm going to visit family. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Love that. Tyranitar! I think when I played Scarlet and Violet, I think Scarlet specifically. Oh no! Ah! No. I think it was specifically Scarlet where I would like my money back, please. Luigi, I would like my money back. Mario! Why? Hello? Thank you. Give me your lunch money! Give me your lunch money! Give me your lunch money! Give me your— No! He's revolting! He's revolting! I just like straight up bullied Mario. Just straight up. Oh yeah, I had a Tyranitar because I found a Larvitar, or was it a Pupitar? I don't remember. I'll get you what. And I named it Reptar because when I played Scarlet a couple years ago when the game came out, I essentially used a team of like all new Pokemon except for Tyranitar, and that was like because I'd never used one before and I wanted to use one. Okay. Okay, Riley. Okay. And probably after my turn, I will get up to put her stuff away. So, 20 coins. Dang, that's a steep price there. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. It's a minigame. So, Tyranitar's fun. I named it Reptar, because I think it just looks like Reptar. I think it's based off of Godzilla, actually. Bam. Ta-da! But we always call Tyranitar Reptar, and it's my favorite thing. Tyranitar? Yeah. Yeah. I just call it Reptar. Hey, Reptar. Yeah, based off of Godzilla. You know, because like a lot of Pokemon are just based off of other things. Because like, yeah, if Gen 1, right? If Gen 1 was any other generation but the first one, everyone would be like, this is the worst thing ever. Because people love to claim that like, oh, Pokemon designs are not original anymore. Oh yeah? What about like, you know, the OG 150, huh? Would you consider those like original when like looking back on them, they're kind of bad? You know? I mean, my favorite Pokemon is Squirtle. So, which is Gen 1. My second favorite is Ice Cube from Gen 8. Because, like, penguins, man. Reptyranitar, Reptyran. What? When the Iron Thorn came out, Gihan got so excited. Cutwin named it Mega Godzilla. I love that. I will be right back putting Riley's stuff away.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
am back. And did they get... They did get swapped. I thought I heard. I was gonna roll a 2 and was like, doesn't matter, but nope. Also, thank you for the follow. I saw I got another follow. Thank you very much. If you want to say hi, you're more than welcome to, but if you don't, that's perfectly fine. Eevee, that is a mammal. Manitos, that's a creature for sure. Some iconic designs. I'll always be Flamingo's biggest hater. However, I do agree that people would clown on Gen 1 if it wasn't Gen 1. Nostalgia is a crazy thing. It really is. And like, yeah, there are some like really cool things, you know? Like, I have personal attachments to specifically Nidoqueen that I have affectionately named Ronaldo when I played Heart Gold years ago. Oh my goodness, my stupid control stick spinning. Wow. I think I was doing so good, and then it was like, nope, you're not spinning correctly, even though I didn't do anything different. Oh well, Luigi's laughing it to the sunset. Yeah, my Heart Gold team was something else. I had... Huh? Okay, Riley. Uh-huh. So I had... My starter was, Totodile. Which, you know, for alligator, which, I nicknamed Eucalyptus. And yes, I nicknamed a water starter Eucalyptus. Sue me. I don't care. There was Eucalyptus, there was Oxford the Ampharos, Ronaldo the Nidoqueen, Ludwig the Togetic / Togekiss, because you can't evolve it into a Togekiss till like post-game. But the Togepi egg you get, I named it Ludwig. It's the original Ludwig. Then I had a Pinsir named Clyde, and then I used the Ho-Oh and named it Ludwig the 2, because it was the second Ludwig. Eucalyptus dick! Blue, please. Do you need to go see Candace? Blue? I think you need to go pay a visit to Candace. Yeah, Candace dick fit in your mouth? Anyway. Hi, Bowser. Bowser Space, hello, roulette. Something fun, please. That's not fun. Could not have predicted this. I take a shot every time you say blue, please. You would probably be in the hospital with alcohol poisoning. Bowser evolves into Tyranitar. Yeah. Tyranitar. Alright, well. I mean, I'm honestly, like, not really, like, the best target for- Oh god, no! No! I hate this. No! Leave me alone! No! Might as well jump. Bop, 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 ba da, bop, ba da. Bring that back from 2 years ago. Bop, 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 ba da, bop, ba da da. I get up. Bop, bop. Yeah, college choir, we sang Jump. Specifically the Glee version of Jump because that's, you know, better choral arrangement. We sang Jump for our Pops concert. My second year of college, and I was in choir, so yeah. Anyway. Blue please counter. I wish I knew how to do that. I would absolutely make a blue counter. Yes, I think there's a way to do it, but like I don't want to waste time looking that up right now.
Ready? Go!
Press button, Riley. My button mashing skills are lacking. need to, like, practice my button mashing, because I am losing it, man. Mood, yes. I am... Mincho, that candy sassy. Hello. Hi. Last 5 turns, how are the standings? Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, and Mario, because people are just stealing my stars willy-nilly. That's what's happening. People are stealing my stars willy-nilly. Standard last 5 turns, procedures all red and blue spaces are double. If you pass by Koopa Troopa, you get 20 coins instead of 10. Not quite like, you know, 2 and 3, but because 2 and 3, the standard last 5 turns procedures are the exact same. Popped up right after you said I am. Timing, love that. I'm an otaku bestie. Mincho, that candy sassy. Whiplash. Riley's favorite song here lately is Whiplash. Her 2 favorite songs right now are Supernova and Whiplash, both by aespa. Which probably goes into, you know, what Spotify claims as serotonin strut K-pop. You know, one look, give him whiplash. Beat drop with a big flash. Chip your kid, don't think fast. You don't need a multi. Wait, Jen, no, I did that. Day 1, no, I've been bad. Don't stop, Hundaliche. Multi other can't touch that. Can't touch that. Yeah, Mario, you can't touch that, buddy. It's limbo. You can't touch the bar. That's illegal. Supernova. Nova. Riley is so funny. She just loves music and loves to dance. Which one's drama? I bring all the drama, mama, all the drama, mama, all the girls in the back, drama. That is Drama by aespa.
Drama by aespa.
Noticing a pattern here.
I got this Chris, mommy.
Huh?
I got this Chris, mommy.
Uh-huh. Anyway. Yeah, Drama's not even on my playlist. Supernova and Whiplash are. Or Drama. Drama, hey. Drama, hey. Drama, hey. Oh my god, we love that song. That song is so good. Drama Llama. Because, like, if you listen closely on how they say, you know, Drama, hey, you can hear when it kind of switches to an L sound. Because, like, you know, it's just the Korean language. You can hear drama, la, hey. You can kind of hear it. It's really funny. Tessa gets me, yes. Love Monsta X. I think my favorite Monsta X is Beautiful Liar. It was 5 of them, because there was a whole scandal with Wano that was really stupid. Because a lot of K-pop scandals are very stupid. So they forced him to leave the group, which is really dumb, but he's doing really well as a solo artist right now, so, you know, good. And then Shonu went into the army, so there was 5 left promoting, and there was the song Beautiful Liar, and that's probably my favorite. What happened to Wano? There was like some scandal about some woman that he owed money to or something. I don't know, man. It was a crazy scandal. And it happened like right after their comeback too. And it was the song Follow. Like that was the last one as 7. So there was like some scandal that the company's like, all right, you're out of there, Wano. And it didn't really, you know, because he was proven innocent because that's how a lot of it works. It was a really stupid scandal because of course it is. So he left and Monsta X now, you know, promoted as 6. And then Shonu went into the army for a little bit. I don't remember who's all in the army currently out of Monsta X. I have no idea. I know IM had some music and stuff, but yeah, it was Monster instead of Monster, and they gave me Godzilla character. Shonu was my boy. Okay, if Shonu was your boy, you're gonna love this. Shootout. right? You know Shootout, right? Shootout, 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 Maria. Shootout, shootout, shootout. Great song, by the way. Back then, K-pop groups did like these relay dances. And those were so fun to watch. And we watched the relay dance of Shootout. Shonu started it off and did like the beginning part of the dance where he like essentially vibrates himself. Shonu bias wrecked me from standing there. It's like, dude. It's like, dude, I can't. Uh-huh. So yeah, Shonu has bias wrecked me just by standing still. Because I would say my bias is Hyungwon in Monsta X. But man, that day was kind of insane because Shonu just bias wrecked me by standing still. I remember the relay dances, OMG. They're not as fun anymore. They used to be extremely fun. The only group I had watched with relay dances that made them really, really fun were Stray Kids. And even then, I don't really watch the relay dances anymore. Because fans were really upset at a specific group, SF9, because, you know, they were being, you know, too obnoxious or not as fun or something. There was a lot of hate for, like, no reason. And then relay dances became not very fun. And yeah, I do agree. K-pop's not really fun anymore. I do miss the fun.
Ready? Go!
Like, people complain there's, like, no fun in K-pop anymore, like, musically. And then when fun songs happen, they hate it. So, yeah. Like, I will still listen to groups that I like. I'll still kind of keep up with some stuff. We'll check out some songs here and there. But, like, overall, K-pop just kind of sucks. Can I win one of these, please? No? Why? Ugh. Remember B2B? It's a video of them on a show where they all had... Yes! 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 GOT7 was on that too. And I remember GOT7 being so funny with that. But yeah, B2B. I never really got into B2B. But I do, you know of them. And they're really funny. They are hilarious. I know my husband likes a good bit of their songs. Yes, different pitches, Odyssey, like, they couldn't do it. Yeah, I remember that. And GOT7 had that too. And, like, 2 of them were normal. It started out as normal. I think Yugyum had a normal mic. And he was, like, the first part of the song. But then when it, like, hit, like, JB or Jin Young or something, and then it was just, oh! It was just so funny. Bam.
You count.
Can I count? I mean, I probably should stay over on this side. Alright, cool. You know, I saw that one coming. Haha, losers! Also, Eunkwang is an incredible vocalist. Yes, definitely top tier vocalist, I'd say.
Can I say that?
Be careful with him. Yeah, Eunkwang is really, really good. I know, if you want, like, good vocalists in K-pop, look at SM groups. SM groups have very good vocal training. I know a lot of people love to bash SM groups, but, like, if you want really good vocals, look at SM groups, and, like, there are some, like, really good vocalists as well, elsewhere, but, like, they have really good vocal training, SM. Like, Super Junior has one of the best vocal lines with KRY. EXO as well. Ah! No, give me my money. Yeah, EXO's got a really good vocal line. My husband always looks at, like, you know, the talent and stuff. His, like, ultimate his favorite boy group is EXO. His favorite boy group is EXO. And, his, you know, I'd say his ult bias is, a one Do Kyung-soo, you know, vocalist of EXO. He loves him a lot. And like he's really good and really underrated, I think, because everyone like loves to look at Baekhyun and Chen, but Dio is very underrated in those three, but all three of them are like very good. But yeah, and also like even in today's times, there's like no real like good standout vocalist. Everyone always like, oh my god, their vocals are top tier, like oh my god, they're eating their CDs. It's like, well yeah, they're eating CDs because they're actually lip syncing. Because sometimes, like, we've watched performances of, like, newer groups, and, like, the lip syncing is egregious. It is so bad, but everyone, like, constantly believes they're singing live. Like, no, because what they do, because I've seen some people talk about this, is, like, they'll, like, do, like, a recording that sounds like they're singing live with, like, no other, like, filter or anything. They'll sing into, like, a live mic, and then use that recording over like dance performances to make it seem like they're singing live. But like there's cues and tells of like who is lip syncing or not. Sometimes it's really easy to spot. So yeah. Two bangers in the dark K-pop era, yes. Cover of Neurotic? Oh, yeah. We've watched that one. We have watched that one. That is definitely one of the best ones. 100% one of the best ones. I will never shut the fuck up about that video. Yes. Even though Neurotic is like covered by everyone and their dog. Neurotic, sorry. G was covered a lot. Into the New World is also covered a lot. So Hot by the Wonder Girls is also covered a lot. But I will die on this hill saying VIXX did the best cover of So Hot. I will die on the hill because everyone loves to argue Twice did the best cover. No, Blackpink did the best cover. VIXX girls are right there. Like, come on. Like, come on. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There you go. Dog cover go hard too. Yeah. Insane. Hard agree. VIXX girls absolutely eat and was concerningly beautiful as well. 100%. And it's like, dude, that's my bias right there. There was a K-drama that me and my husband watched recently that had an act in it, and his role was actually pretty good. The K-drama is called Bad and Crazy. It's on Netflix. And it was so good. Also, Wee Ha-jun, I think that's his name. He played the detective guy in Squid Game. He is also a main character in Bad and Crazy. It was really, really good. Because N plays, like, this cop who gets promoted to detective later on. And, like, his character is just so good. Cannot remember the name of his character off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. Well, let's get these out of the way. So we go, But yeah, and man, that's just a lot of K-pop idols from back then. If they, dressed up as ladies, it would, like, you couldn't tell if they were a man or a woman. Like, you couldn't tell, man. They really went all out. And, like, that's the fun we're missing. There you go. That is the fun we're missing. Like, not just, like, the cross-dressing and stuff, because, like, it's whatever. But, like, covering other group songs and just having fun with it, that's what's missing. Like, groups interacting with other groups. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you want to say hi, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to just continue to lurk, you are free to do so. Bam, 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 da, 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 da. Na, 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 bam, bam, bam. I have issues with VIXX because I was a Leo girly at first, then I became an N girly from his choreos, and then I started thinking I got attracted to Asian men with sharp features and long hair. And Leo has been calling to me ever since. That checks out. That checks out a lot. Okay, Riley. Hi there, a Leo with long hair. I can see you. I can see you falling for that. Like, personally, I'm not like the biggest fan of like super duper long hair on guys. You know, you gotta have like the right features to pull it off, I think. But like, I'm not like necessarily like attracted to that. Like, super duper long hair. It's like, yeah, my husband's hair is getting kind of long, but like, he desperately needs a haircut, and we can't figure out the timing or have the money to go out and do so. I think it's just more so like the timing of it and finding a place, because there's a lot of places out there. It's like, I don't know, because there was a hairstylist that we really liked, but then she moved to a different salon, and then I tried to call that different salon, and then I got treated like shit on the phone calls. So it was just a whole debacle. I'm like, all right, fine, we'll just find somewhere else. And then like every other person that has cut his hair, it's grown out so like ridiculous and not great. So it's been a really tough to find someone to cut his hair. And like we had a friend of ours. Oh my goodness, Raid, hello! A friend of ours went to, you know, cosmetology school and cut his hair very well. Like, she was like one of the best ones to cut his hair. And I messaged her the other day, and apparently she doesn't have any of her stuff anymore because it was left in a different state that she used to live in, and she's like, I'm probably never gonna get it back. It's like, well, shit! But hello, Mike! Hello! Welcome in, and hello, Raiders! Hold on, Riley. And hello, Raiders! Hello, welcome in! My name is Tessa Jane, I am a variety streamer, and today is Mario Party! We're on a vacation. I feel kind of tempted to do like a 20-turn board after this, because I kind of want to keep going. It's been kind of short. But hello, how was your stream? What were you up to? Hopefully everything was good. Alright, Leo hits that dark brooding type. Yeah. Like Pegasus hair? Not kind of that length. I think that was about the length that Leo had in that era. But yeah, like, I'm not really like the biggest fan of like long hair. Like, long hair Junghan, he pulled it off, but I think he looks a lot better with the shorter hair, I think. Junghan from 17. But like sometimes if like they have like longer hair, you know, it's fine. Like, I know for a little bit like Lino had a bit longer hair. Joshua had a bit longer hair in like 2019. You know, like longer hair, like not quite to the shoulders, you know, that's fine. But like if it's like past your shoulders, I just can't on a guy. I just can't. Junghan's long hair is so angelic. Blue! Excuse me! Stream's alright, doing some modded MCs. Though a bit rusty in the month. Oh, nice! Oh, Minecraft. Gotcha. Well, that's awesome. That stream went pretty well at the end. Awesome. His hair was so nice. I think Junghan looks a little bit better with the shorter hair. That's just, again, me personally, I'm glad Mario lost. He's a jerk. I will not take the long hair Junghan slander. Oh shit, I forgot to check the... Oh no! I forgot to check! Oh, damn it. We'll never know now. We will never know. How does everyone feel about doing like a quick 20-turn board after this? Because I want to just keep going. I feel like today's just been short. We haven't been going for 3 hours at all, period. So... let's do a 20-turn board. Down for that, let's go. As long as I don't slander Junghan's long hair again. Anyway. I say that as a Joshua bias, so... Alright, we'll run it back with the same squad. All on hard. Alright, we just went Yoshi. Where else would we go on vacation? We'll go to a jungle.
I'm going to the jungle.
20 turns. Just a short little 20 turn to kind of wrap it up. I mean, we're still playing as Yoshi. We're same squad. It's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, keep a trooper. Yada yada yada. Bam. I mean, like, I didn't always do like 50 turn boards all the time. I usually save them for like special occasions, but now I do them all the time. Back then I would do like 20 turn boards like back to back to back to back to back. Because like I can play like all of the boards in Mario Party 1 20 turns each in like one day. Goku and Yugi hair? That's kind of different. It's like spiked up. I don't know, but like they're anime characters though. So it's kind of a different ball game there. This way. I usually refuse to pay the whomp. I usually refuse to pay. So I'll just land on the happening. Goku's hair makes me mad. It makes no sense. I mean, yeah, that is true. But also, if you see it, you instantly know who it is. So it's like good character design. Because like the silhouette test is usually a good indication of like good character design, because like if you can tell what the character is by its silhouette alone, then it's like, all right, you have a good recognizable character. So like sometimes it's not always like the case for a good, well-designed character, because sometimes like, especially like Japanese anime, because like especially like slice of life, everyone's got like the same uniform, so they really got to go with like the crazy hairstyles to make them recognizable. There you go. Pro wrestler long hair, like Undertaker? I'm not, like, I don't mind it. I'm just not attracted to it. Because, like, Roman Reigns is another example that I see people just like, I say people, but like women. Women, like, fawn over Roman Reigns and how fucking hot he is. I don't see it. I mean, he's a good-looking dude, yes, but like, not in my eyes. He's not like super duper attractive as all the women say. I say all as a generalized statement. I don't mean everybody. But like, he's got like the long hair. He looks kind of like Jason Momoa, because like he's been jokingly called Aquaman a lot. But like, I just don't see it. And like, I don't care if someone wants to rock the long hair. And like, sometimes I'm like, cool, you look really good with long hair. I'm just not attracted to it. So that's kind of my perspective. Like, more on my perspective of that. Because like, I can appreciate if something looks good on somebody. But also, I can say that without being attracted to said thing. So it's like, yeah, I can, you know, see a guy that looks really good with long hair, but I can also not be attracted to it. You can read, Riley. How about you don't shove that in my face, please? There you go. Can you sit down, please? She's silly. But yeah, I see a lot of that on like the women's side. It's like, I don't care if like, you know, women want to watch wrestling for the hot guys. But there's also women that, you know, female wrestlers are kind of trending in that. It's like, all right. Because there's like one wrestler, like one female wrestler that it's like, all right, I can say that. Like, all right, like, it's like, all right, step on me, you know? In the funny way, you know? And that's Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is, like, insane. I love her a lot. gonna get picked up. Because a third of 16 is not a whole lot. Oh, speaking of a third and stuff, I saw a TikTok today, as one does, and I was kind of going over like marketing shenanigans. Not like shenanigans, but like whiffs in marketing. And the first example they brought up was I think when A&W brought in the third pounder and was saying it is more meat than like a quarter pounder. And it just went way over people's heads and they didn't understand. So they thought a quarter pounder was still more meat than a third pounder. Why? Why are we doing this? Bruh. So like, it was just a whiff because people didn't understand fractions and how they worked. Because 1/3 is bigger than 1/4. Because it's like, okay, take the number 10 for example. 1/4, well, actually, what's a number that, 28. I think 28 both, no, not 28, shit. There should be a number, 36 I think is a number that both 3 and 4 can fit into. So 1/4 of 36 is 6. 1/3 of 36 is 12. So a third is bigger than a quarter. And a lot of people did not understand that. And because like they were marketing everything correctly. Like A&W were marketing everything correctly. It was the people not understanding how fractions worked. Growing up, I always felt I wasn't that attracted to what most straight men. Hold on. Most straight men found attractive either. Yeah, it's like, and like people are different. People are attracted to what they're attracted to, and that's like not a problem. It's only a problem when you're a grown-ass adult attracted to a child. That is a problem. But a grown adult can be attracted to any other grown adult. Within reason. If they're like freshly 18, that is also a problem. But you get what I mean. You know. I think something happened with, quarter pound burgers. Yeah. Yeah, because like, a third of a pound is a lot bigger than a quarter of a pound. People never understood that. And there was another marketing error that Tropicana had with their orange juice. If you have to ask how old they are, they're too young. Fair. I think there may be like, I don't want it to sound like really, really bad, but like some people look incredibly young. But I wouldn't say like if they look like a teenager. That'd be kind of weird. I would say they have to be like in their 20s if they still look like a teenager. But there are a lot of teenagers that look like they're in their 20s. And it's like, ugh, why do they look so freaking grown up? It's like they skipped the awkward stage and went straight to looking like a grown up. It's like, no. Because like I look at my nieces, my teenage nieces, and it's like, when did you look so grown up? Like, it's just crazy to think that. Reminds you of something. What? What does it remind you of? Yesterday I was volunteering with some high schoolers and I thought I was another high schooler. Can you go sit down and read, please? Okay, you can sit. They were all 9th graders. I thought I was in 9th grade. Wow! 9th grade is like 14, 15. On a typical age range, 14, 15. So, wow, that's crazy. I said my husband and they were like, what? I've been called sir when I was like 15 before. The last time I was carded was when we were like out of town at Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is essentially like Hooters. Twin Peaks is a better Hooters. There, I said it. It's got better food. So we were at Twin Peaks, and we were sitting at the bar, and wanted a drink or a shot or something, and the bartender asked me for my ID, and that was like a couple years ago. That was the last time I was carded. I had like zero idea what age I even look like, because like no one really says anything. It's like I'm almost 30. But also, what is a 30-year-old supposed to look like? You know, it's like, right? And yes, I'm well aware. I still think Twin Peaks is better. Because the food is better over there, for one. And for two, the girls are a lot nicer. Granted, there was this experience that we had at Hooters one time. When my older brother got married, because I mentioned this brother is the one with the same like in-laws that, you know, were loaded and went on vacation every fucking Christmas. When they got married, when my brother and his ex-wife got married, it's fine. When they got married, because it was very, very, very traditional. Very traditional in the sense where, the groom's parents were in charge of the rehearsal dinner. And we had to go around everywhere to find an appropriate place. And when I say appropriate, I mean appropriate, because they gave us a list. A list of appropriate restaurants to choose, and they were all fucking expensive. And while we were looking, because it was like during the summer, I think, because they got married in August, so it was like over the summer we were looking, and we went to Hooters for lunch, and we had like this awesome waitress. She was a redhead. Her name started with a C, I think, but like yeah, she was a redhead. She was awesome. She was like singing to the songs with my mom, and it was like fun and entertaining. Like, she was real nice. And so like we joked, it's like, yeah, let's just do the rehearsal dinner at Hooters. Like, if my parents had it their way, and I'm sure if my brother had it his way, that would have been the case. That would have been really fun. But unfortunately, the fun had to be spoiled by the list of appropriate restaurants to pick. Oh shoot, what was Red Rock Canyon Grill? I think that's where we ended up going. Because they got married in Wichita, so we had to find an appropriate restaurant in Wichita. So we had to find something appropriate, but that was like the joke. But then, when I was in the hospital with Riley, my aunt and uncle were in town when I was in the hospital, because I was in the hospital in Wichita. So, because, you know, bigger hospital, better, you know, equipment and resources and everything. And my aunt and uncle were in town, and they took my husband to lunch, and they went to Twin Peaks. So that was my husband's first experience with Twin Peaks. And he was essentially there every night just for like something to do and socialization, because like it was 2021, so they had limited time with visitors. So like visitors had to leave at like 8 p.m. or like 10 p.m. 8 or 10 p.m. I can't remember which one, but like they had to leave at a certain time. So like he didn't stay with me because he couldn't, because it was like COVID times. And he also got a hotel, because my brother got him a hotel. So he went to Twin Peaks a lot and kind of told one of the waitresses a story. I think her name was Maddie. He kind of gave her, you know, the rundown, and it's like, dang, you know. So,
Maggie's birthday.
yep, Maggie's birthday's today. Uh-huh. Bigger hospital, better equipment, Papa John's. Man, I wish I had Papa John's in the hospital, but I did not. I just had mid-hospital food. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. But, like, it was okay. But yeah, and when we went up to get my catheter taken out, because I had to go to Wichita, because of course, right? I had to go to get my catheter out. We went to Twin Peaks, and it was like, all right, this is fine, because like I'm a grown adult. I don't mind those places, you know. I don't care. It's a fun environment. It's a fun environment. So that's all I'll say. One girl said she thought it was 14, the other said 17. I said I turned 26 next month, and they audibly gasped. I ran into a YouTube channel starring a young girl recreating 2000 style YouTube videos from early days. No one can tell if they were the older videos or new videos with the teenage girls, or it's an adult. They just looked really young. No, you're fine, you're fine. They're in charge, they're paying. What the fuck? Bigger hospital, better equipment, Papa John's. Yes. Papa John Cena's. Oh, I just realized Twin Peaks. Yes. Twin Peaks. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's exactly what you think. But yeah, we had like really nice people. Okay, blow your nose. There's one by my parents' house. My mom was like, it's like Hooters. You don't go for the food, you go for the Twin Peaks. And I was like, oh, that's why it's called that. Yes. Yes. And I want to say like Valentine's Day. I remember seeing this one of the times we went. They on like Valentine's Day they have like lingerie days. But there was one time up in the Kansas City area we went to a Twin Peaks. But it was me, my husband, and our oldest daughter, and like all of the girls there are like super duper nice. At least the ones that I have experienced. They are like super duper nice. So, like, I have never had a bad experience at, like, any kind of place like that, you know? Because, yeah, like, places like that get, like, a lot of flack, you know, for, like, you know, being all titties and stuff. But it's like, you know, again, I'm a grown adult. One more. So it's like, yeah, I'm a grown adult. You know, it's whatever. Entertainment, and it's a fun environment. We go for the experience, and the food being good is a plus at Twin Peaks because their mozzarella bites, oh, so good. Had that realization like last time I went to Florida. Love that. Oh, come on. Come on! I don't want to lose money! I lost money. Tessa said, I'm an adult. I can look at titties if I want. I mean, again, I'm not attracted to that because I am a straight female. But it's like, my husband is a straight male, so... You know, do with that information what you will. Okay, Riley. So, I mean, it's just a fun environment, and sometimes it's really nice to just talk to the bartender or the waitresses and stuff. It's really nice.
Thank you, Max.
So, yeah. And also, again, I'm a grown adult. I'm almost 30. I turned 30 in like 7 months. Like, literally 7 months. My birthday's the 18th. Money. So, yeah. And also, it's like, you know, the girls there, the waitresses there, they gotta make money too. You know, respect the grind. Anyway. Oh, I want money. I want the money. But yeah, like, the food being really good at Twin Peaks is just a bonus, honestly. There was this one time where we were at Twin Peaks, we were sitting at the bar, and we were, like, staring at, like, this one guy that looked a lot like a friend of ours. And they caught us staring. So my husband went over there and like explained like, hey, the reason we were looking is because you look exactly like a friend of ours. So when he offered to pay for his food, or like he didn't offer, he just did it. And they found out and then they bought us some drinks. They bought us drinks in return. So it was really nice. Anyway. Anyway. Nothing happened. Alright. Let's see if we can get something going, because the star is in a better spot this time. Let's see if we can do this. Dun, 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 dun. And I'd also never heard of Twin Peaks until 2021 when I was in the hospital after having Riley. Never even heard of it until then, so. But I think it's better than Hooters. And I haven't even been to a Hooters in a long time. So yeah, I'd rather go to Twin Peaks over Hooters, so yeah. But yeah, that was there was like the joke, like the almost serious joke of like, we should just do the rehearsal dinner at Hooters with my brother's wedding. My brother would have loved that, because of course he would have. He was like 22? He was 21, not quite 22 yet. So of course, a 21-year-old man would have loved Hooters as their rehearsal dinner spot. Because of course, right? Yeah, go put it away. So, yeah. So there's a difference between, like, you know, being loaded and being snobby, and being loaded and people don't know you're loaded. Because, you know, I mean, I could be loaded and you don't know. But also, I'm not loaded. I am not loaded at all. Like, I just spent over $600 on a pickup payment yesterday, and now we're broke. Rather eat food? I mean, food is good. So, it's like, I don't want to, like, go into that because, like, I have been, you know, treated differently because of, like, you know, financial status growing up. So, okay, Riley. So yeah, like, there's a difference, because, like, small town, it's all about whoever the hell is the richest. You know, it's all about your last name in a small town. So it's like, of course, I'm used to it. I'm used to, like, you know, what's it called? Like, classism? You know? Because we were, like, lower middle class, I think. I don't know. I don't really want to go into, like, that, but... Hello, Sam! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Hope you're having a good day. Be careful, Riley. Please. My 3-year-old is acting very wild right now. Haha, I stole it from you, Mario. Mario is just not having fun. Oops. Spilly frames. But yeah, if I, you know, like with our wedding, mine and my husband's wedding, Sonic 3 movie, yeah, that comes out tomorrow. I probably won't be able to see it till like much later. But yeah, that does come out tomorrow. Yeah, like for mine and my husband's wedding, it was planned in 23 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More than a 7. That is not more than a 7. Well, crap. I can hit the happening space and up my happening star chances. Yeah, we didn't really do all, like, the traditional stuff. Like, looking back on it, I know both me and my husband kind of chatted about this every so often. Like, looking back on it, we kind of hated how everything went. Like, yeah, we got married in May, but like, if my husband had it his way, we would have gotten married in like October, because like October is his favorite month. And like a fall wedding would have been awesome. And like more time to plan it, but my mother decided you need to be married before the baby is born. And so she kind of forced our hands. That's how we ended up having 23 days to plan a wedding. And I hated being pregnant during the wedding. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Because I was so stressed. Like, I swore I was gonna go into labor. Like, the week of. Like, I swore I was gonna go into labor just from how stressed I was and how much pain I was in. So, yeah, it was an experience. I do not recommend planning a wedding in 23 days. I don't recommend that. Bird calling me, be coming home, love that. Also got a PS5 game delivered to me, nice. Love that. We don't have too many PS5 games. We've got 2 physical games and like a few digital games. That's it on the PS5. We have Final Fantasy 16. Oh, we have 3 physical PS5 games. Never mind. We have Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and we have Sparking Zero, all physical. We have Remake, Until Dawn, The Quarry, Kakarot, all digital. So, being pregnant after a wedding would have been a better plan. Things happen, and, it just kind of... Okay, so here's the thing. Here's a little backstory of Tessa Jane here. I got pregnant when I was in college. And we didn't know until I was like a few months along, because I was on birth control when this happened. I was on the pill when it happened. So birth control is not 100%. Tell you that now. I was on the pill when I got pregnant with my oldest daughter. So, and then my mom was super duper traditional and set in her ways. She probably hated, because my brother, the one who got married in Wichita, had, you know, the loaded in-laws. He knocked her up. And they didn't get married till like almost a year later. And my mom probably hated that. Probably because she went with her last name for the baby and not my brother's last name. Guys, help, thank you. But there's a whole thing with that. I'm not gonna go into my own family drama, although that would be very entertaining. But that's, you know, a whole different thing. So there was like all that, and my mom was like worried about like, you know, adoption papers and like last names, and like you have to be married before the baby's born to guarantee the last name or whatever. It's like, Mom, the baby was gonna have his last name anyway. But like my mom just forced it on us. So I was like, we had to appease my mom. So, like, yeah, looking back on it, we would have 100% done everything differently.
Can I count?
Okay. So, it was just a whole thing. It was a whole ordeal. I need to go this way for the star. Baby survived birth control. Yep. And it's like, because I mentioned, like, throwing up the chicken nuggets and being, like, pregnant at the time. Unknowingly, are you fucking kidding me? Dang it, I have to go up for it. Why does this happen? Oh, well, I'll just get the happening star, it's fine. So, yeah. But also, if I'm on birth control, I don't take the pill. I have the implant in the arm, and that works so much better for me, especially like as a new mother, because like there's so many things to pay attention to and take care of. So there's like zero way you can take the pill at the exact same time, because that's the big thing about the pill, is you have to take it at the exact same time every single day. And you can't do that when you have a newborn baby to take care of. So they would recommend an IUD or the Nexplanon, the implant in the arm, and that's what I opted for, because that lasts 3 years, and it works pretty good. The first time I had it, I hardly had any like bleeding with it. I would get periods like every few months. But the second go around, I haven't had any at all, and that makes me very happy, especially what happened after Riley. So, everyone has a star but me. This is very upsetting. So, because TLDR, I about bled out after having Riley, and I'd rather not bleed there ever again. So, there we go. Anyway. So yeah, that's kind of the TLDR on my wedding. Again, like, my relationship with my mom was, you know, very roller coaster. When it was good, but like there were a lot of low points, especially like looking back on it, like reflecting as an adult. Because there were some things that were like not okay. But going into astrology, I have heard this, Aries moons tend to have rocky relationships with their moms. Because that's kind of like it's kind of the thing with like your moon signs. It represents like your relationship with your mother. And like Aries moons tend to be like, you know, kind of combative or just have like rough relationships with their moms. And hi, pick me, I'll play. Because I think overall I had a better relationship with my dad than my mom. But there were good things with my mom. Like when I was like younger, it was definitely more on my mom. But like as I got like teenager to adult, I think it was more my dad, for sure. Okay. I don't know if Sylvia is here, but wherever she is, I'm sure she'll hear of it. Riley says thank you, Sylvia. I don't know where she is, what she's doing, I don't know, but Riley says thank you. Riley appreciates it. Anyway, I was talking about like marketing and stuff earlier, and I never got to finish my thought. The marketing thing, that like it just kind of whiffed. I know Tropicana tried this for a little bit, and then they lost sales, and then they went back because they had their logo, the orange with the straw in it, right? You look at that, you know that's Tropicana. They changed it because like all logos are freaking oversimplified nowadays. And they changed it to like something very simplified. And people thought it was like the generic brand. And they didn't get it. Okay, Riley. Yeah, people never got it because they thought it was the generic brand. And so they lost sales. What? How in the hell? I didn't change. Peach is going insane. She's going burr. She's cracked. Peach is cracked. I lose money because of that. Like I was even worried about that. So yeah, there's like other marketing things too. And that's just kind of a thing with like a lot of logos are being super oversimplified. And it's like you're losing the personality. The biggest offender is Pringles. Pringles, man, what they've done the Pringles guy dirty. They've really done the Pringles guy dirty. Cause like he's so bland now. Cause he was so fun back then, and you can see like the mustache, and he had personality back then. But now he's just a face with a mustache, and like that could be anything.
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate how you, Jay.
Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, logo. I hate how everything is super oversimplified nowadays. I hate it. Because it's like everything is losing their personality. And I like personality. I like fun. And I hate it when things don't become fun. Whee! Oh my goodness, Luigi, please. Yeah, he has to mess up. It's a timing thing for the three on the cloud, because he gets a little boost. You can kind of keep him like right on his ass by like doing like that. But like then he like falls behind and like Luigi has to mess up. Like he absolutely has to mess up for us to even have a chance at winning. So like there are some mini games even in the first one that are like really, really skewed, probably because like they didn't think anything through. But yeah, I've got nostalgia goggles for Mario Party 1 because it was the first video game I ever played. Where is the star? Okay, it's over there. Well, now I don't have to worry about going up the tops. I can just go this way. I can just go that way. But I have to go through Bowser first. But you know what? That's perfectly fine with me. I like Bowser. Bowser's great. It's fine, Riley. You can do whatever you want, kiddo. Ooh, I get to do the crane game. Dun, dun, dun. I might need to step away for a brief moment. Who's got the most money? Luigi. Oh, he's wobbling. He's wobbling. Uh-oh. No! Dang it, he was wobbling. He was wobbling too much. I go second in the turn order, I think, right? So probably after my turn, I will get up to go do something real quick. We can enjoy the rest of their turns, and then I'll just be right back. Oh, hold on. How did I not change the message settings? Alright, well at least I can go see Boo. Okay, go. Also, Riley needs to go potty too, so I think it's a good time to get up and walk away for a second. After I finish my turn, because Riley can get set up on her own, I think. Go, go, Riley! Down we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright. Come back for button mashing? Okay. That's fine. What was I talking about before? Like oversimplification of like logos and stuff? Stepping on a beach. Love that.
Ready? Go!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, Riley.
Are you doing it?
Uh-huh. Ugh, ow. Goodness. Yeah, the oversimplification of like logos and stuff is one of the most irritating things because if everybody oversimplifies, nothing will stand out. That's kind of where we're going with this. Like if everything is like super oversimplified, like you will not know what anything is. Because the point of like a logo is to like tell us what this is. You need to know at a glance what it is, because I've heard several stories. Standard last 5 turns procedures. All red and blue spaces are doubled. If you pass by Koopa Troopa, you get 20 coins instead of 10. I've heard of like brands like changing their logos to be like super duper oversimplified. And it makes people think that it's a totally different product. Like the Tropicana situation. Like, it looked so generic. People didn't buy it because it looked very generic. So it's like, there's a problem with that. There is a major problem with that. And it's like, I kind of hate that nowadays in today's times. Because, like, the last several years have just been... The graphic designs have just been trending towards super duper simplified. And it's like, there's no personality here. There's no way to really tell what the product is supposed to be. So, it's just kind of one of those things. Yeah, the Pringles guy is definitely like the worst offender. It's like, okay, here's a good example of a correlation here. It's like getting Def Rebelled in WWE. Because there were several theme changes that Def Rebel was a part of that, they made them sound worse. I know, Nathan Fraser's theme got Def Rebelled. Tiffany Stratton's got Def Rebelled. Sometimes Def Rebel hits, but when it's... Yes, it's so few and far in between when Def Rebel actually hits. And when they miss big time. They miss big time. Nathan Fraser, Johnny Gargano with the, like, the off-brand Rebel Heart. It's like, dude, why you gotta do that? Who else? A lot of the NXT UK talent that came over, got their themes changed. I think a lot of that was, like, copyright. And, like, they tried. They tried to, like, kind of make it the same. And some of them do have, like, the same vibe, but they were definitely downgrades. They were definitely downgrades. Like, Gallus wasn't really a downgrade, but it wasn't an upgrade. JD McDonough's was a downgrade. Dragon Lee's was a major downgrade. Major downgrade. Because, like, I loved what he had before, but then what he has now, it sounds like a middle schooler learning flute for the first time. It's awful. That flute sounds so awful in his current theme. So it's just, it's so awful because, like, the problem with the Royal Rumble this past year, 2024, the Rumble 2024, was, it lacked in recognizability because a lot of people, because like a lot of the wrestlers didn't get pops right away because nobody knew who it was until they actually like showed up, they can see them, or their name appeared on the graphic. You couldn't tell any of that. So, and that's a problem with wrestling themes. With wrestling themes, it's like a specific thing where like you have to be able to recognize who it is in like the first 2 seconds. If you don't, then that's a problem. Like, sometimes they have like, you know, some like phrase or something, but Def Rebel really takes it like their moniker or their name. It's like, really? That's kind of a... Sometimes it works depending on the character. Sometimes it just doesn't. An example of knowing whose theme it is in the first like 2 seconds, look no further than the GOAT Stone Cold Steve Austin. You hear that glass break, you know immediately who it is. Like, again, glass break, you know instantly. You know that's Stone Cold. Becky Lynch, that first like chord or whatever, the first like strum of the guitar, you know who that is. The bam, whoa, you know exactly who that is. You know that is Becky Lynch. And like Io's theme is really, really good. Her theme's just a banger anyway. But like there's like a lot of themes that got so changed like drastically that like you can't tell who it even is on like the first few seconds. And yep, got the numbers. And like their Def Rebel's way of fixing that is just to tell you the name of who it is in the beginning of the song. Like DIY, it's like, we are DIY. It's like, bro, why are you telling us who it is when we should just know from like a few instrument sounds? It's like, dude. So yeah, people have problems with Def Rebel. We know it's Seth Rollins by the Burn It Down. You know, I do miss Finn Balor's theme as a babyface. I do like the Dark Trap remix that he's had since joining the Judgment Day, but I do kind of miss Finn as a babyface because I love the dunna, dunna. I love that. I love that so much, and I love doing it. But like, he's knocking it out of the park with what he's doing now. I really foresee the Judgment Day breaking up in 2025. I see that happening. I legitimately see that happening. Because there is tensions big time, and I love how petty Liv is. Because I don't know if anyone's like really noticed, when Finn Balor wins, Liv loses. And when Liv wins, Finn loses. So there's an opposite there. And there's tensions in there. So, So it's kind of crazy with wrestling. Also, wrestling storylines are really, really good. So, yeah. Especially in... How is that a 93? I thought that was pretty good. Yes, Riley. Uh-huh. Also, another good example, you hear like the first like instrument sound, the first little drum, it's like dun, dun. You hear that and you immediately know it's John Cena. Brr, brr, brr. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is... You know it's John Cena. CM Punk is another good example because last year at Survivor Series, when he came back, like right at the end, all the for one, it was in Chicago, and CM Punk's from Chicago, so of course. So all they needed was the static, Yeah, all they needed was like the static, and they immediately knew the static. They cheered, they saw the graphic, they cheered more. And then they cheered more when they actually saw him walk out. And hello, Piano! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Hope you're having a good day, and thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Do what you gotta do. Always appreciate a lurk. We have, what, 2 turns left? I saw... Give me money? Thank you. I didn't even see where the star went, but I also know mine got stolen, that I stole from Peach. So my last turn's gonna be a gambit here, especially if Peach lands on that. I may not win this. I might not win this. Oh, I'm on a team with Mario? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, a good wrestling theme 101, you need to recognize what the song is and who it's correlated to on like the first 2 or 3 seconds. If you can't do that, you have failed. Bam. So, yeah, because there was a lot of problems. It's like, I've watched enough wrestling now that I can probably pick out wrestling themes. But like, an example with Braun Breaker, they've changed his theme so much that I can't even tell what his theme is supposed to be anymore. Because they changed it like 3 times within a month. And it was kind of crazy. Where? Oh, there's like literally no way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 gets me chance time. Let's see what I roll first. That is a 2. Might as well just take my chances with the blue space.
Thank you, Sapia.
Mhm.
I much appreciate you.
So, yeah. Because there was I love Braun Breaker's like old theme, but then they changed it when he came up to Raw. Then they changed it again. I think they changed it a 3rd time. Somewhere along the lines, but he stuck with that 3rd iteration for a bit, so it's like, but like, I don't recognize it. I don't recognize it, and I don't correlate that to Braun Breaker.
Finish.
I mean, I hear the siren, and like, yes, it's Braun Breaker, but like the music part of it's like, I don't feel this is Braun Breaker. All right, well, actually, I think, oh no, it's fine. So it's just crazy how wrestling themes have changed. Because again, it's like oversimplification. And also it's like Def Rebel's solution is to just put the name of the person or the faction in like the first 2 seconds. So that way you like know for sure who it is. And like, that's a stupid solution. That's a stupid solution. People aren't dumb. Like, people are dumb, but people aren't dumb, you know? What was it again? Oh, Crazy Cutter. Okay. Watching Yoshi this time. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so. Also, yeah, wrestling storylines have been really, really good here lately. And like, Hunter, I say Hunter, Triple H is really, really good at long-term storytelling. But there are some things he's like not so great at either. I will say. But if you want to look at a good overall booking, go to NXT. Watch NXT. Yes, NXT is the quote-unquote developmental brand, but like NXT is much must-watch television. There we go. I said it. I finally said it. Thank you, Riley. Yeah, NXT is must-watch television with what all is happening right now. It's crazy. Alright, minigame star goes to me. I believe coin star will also go to me because I hit triple digits. And I believe I have won with that. Because I have more coins than Peach. And I got the happening star anyway, so let's go! So, yeah. Yeah, that's just been like a problem, you know, with like wrestling themes. It's like, ugh. But yeah, NXT is definitely must-watch television. Definitely recommend it. I mean, some Raws have hit, some SmackDowns have hit, but not as consistently as NXT. And NXT is run by Shawn Michaels. So like, if you put both their collective minds together, you would get like a fucking banger. Any Korean pro wrestling? I don't even know if there's really... I know there's like some promotions, but I don't really like watch any of it. I hear about New Japan and like Japanese wrestling promotions, because I think pro wrestling's a little bit bigger there than, say, a South Korea. The only, like, I know there's like Korean wrestlers. I know Mia Yim, or Michin, as her ring name is now. She's half Korean. She's Blasian, actually. She's half black, half Asian. Korean specifically, but yeah. Really cool. But like, I haven't really like heard about that, because I was researching it when I was writing my wrestling AU fanfiction. Okay, I'm gonna stop and I'm actually gonna look at the detailed results. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, look at that. Detailed results, 'cause I completely forgot on the 50 turn board. Yeah, 132, 112. Mario was damn near up there with me. We each landed on 3. No chance times. A few Bowsers. Nice. So yeah, I was doing a lot of research when I was doing stuff for my wrestling AU, because like it's set in South Korea, but like there wasn't really any like wrestling promotions that like would fit the setting, so I just kind of created my own for the story and kind of made it more like WWE like. So, and it kind of goes into like behind the scenes of like knowledge of stuff. So like I do recommend like going back to that one, because like I have all of my fanfiction readings in a convenient playlist on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go back and like, you know, listen or like read along, if you want to like, you know, listen or read along with like past stories we've read, because like all the newer stories are privated on that site, but it's fine. Like it's all in a playlist. So something that came to mind since I keep up in wrestling. So yeah, I've looked it up, and there's some, but they're like very small. But I don't think pro wrestling is very big in South Korea. So I think it's definitely bigger in Japan than Korea, but that's from what I've seen, because like Japan has like New Japan Pro Wrestling, that's like their big one, and they also have like Stardom, which is, you know, the women. And man, female Japanese wrestlers are insane. Again, look at Asuka, look at Kairi, look at Io. Like, they're insane. I love them. But I think that'll be it for today. So yeah, we are going to end. We will end together. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow, reminder, tomorrow streams will start at 1 p.m. Central Time, so 1 hour later than the usual start time. Hopefully I can get lunch and get it eaten before stream starts tomorrow, because last time school dismissed at noon, I was at McDonald's for over an hour
I got Sonic.
waiting in line. Riley.
Got leather card.
So yeah, that was fun. So hopefully we don't have that again. Maybe. I don't know. It's winter break, so we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We may not start right at 1 p.m. But from the 20th to January 6th, in that time frame, all streams in that time frame will start at 1 p.m. So 1 hour later than the normal start time. And tomorrow we start Donkey Kong Country 3. So that'll be fun. DKC 3 will be in a similar vein to 2, where it'll be my first time playing it. I've only seen one singular playthrough of DKC 3, so I kind of remember it, and I think I've seen bits and pieces of Max playing it on stream, and maybe Retro Jenny. But I've seen it bits and pieces, but like a full game playthrough, I have only watched a Let's Play once, and it was years ago. So we'll see how that works. So I'm not going to 100% the game. I'm not going to. But I think with like the bonus areas and the completion percentage is very similar to 2. So we'll just kind of go off. We'll just kind of, you know, work with that. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. We start DKC3 tomorrow. We come back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on Monday. Tuesday is Christmas Eve. If we do stream, it'll be some kind of Mario Party. Wednesday, no stream. There'll be no stream on Wednesday because Wednesday is Christmas. And I still don't know what holiday plans are, but there'll be no stream on Wednesday because it's Christmas. That'll be the time to spend time with family. Thursday, probably return with more Mario Party. Some kind of Mario Party. Again, I don't know. And Friday, DKC3, and then just kind of keep going. I do have plans for after DKC3 ends. I do have plans for the game right after that, and I also have plans for the game right after Xenoblade 3. So there are plans, because we're getting close to the end with Xenoblade 3, and if DKC3 takes as long as 2 did, it'll be done in 4 streams, which is not very long, really. So there's that. So, yeah. Let's see. Who is live right now? I mean, we could always raid Master Max 165 because I just like his streams, and he was here earlier, and last I knew he was air frying salmon. That was last I knew, and that was like hours ago. So we're gonna go raid Max. What should our raid message be? I think Riley knows. What should it be? What should our raid message be?
Raid message, please.
Okay. Riley wants raid message, please.
My puggy.
Riley wants raid message, please. That is our raid message. If you're subbed to me, use my emotes. If you're not, use whatever emotes you want. Don't care. Stream was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Absolutely. And I still wanted to keep going, so we did that extra bit, and I still won, so everything is fine. Everything turned out fine. So, Mondays are Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Tuesdays and Thursdays are Mario Party, and Wednesdays and Fridays are Donkey Kong Country 3. As a reminder, December 20th through January 6th, all streams start at 1 p.m. Central Time. So thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out, and we will see you next time.